うぅ。あれどこのチャンネルだ？レインボー6 e スポーツ VOD。え ?360 しかないのこれ。マジでクソ画質じゃん。なぜこれいつ上がったやつだ？さっきか。
That's a big operator hit. Doesn't give you that same control if someone does get downed or if someone's in a bit of a weird position. You can try and stim them up to health to perhaps survive like a nade. We've seen that before. Stim pistols really coming in clutch most of the time. And not only that, it's MVK, a man who's really came to life since Canadian has since moved away from this roster. And we've kind of found why MVK was one of the best players back in like year 1, year 2. He was really up there, fragging out everybody. And now we're starting to see glimmers of that shine through again. Geo creeping up towards main stairs. That Claymore is going to be easily taken out. Does get spotted by the E1D as he retreats back downstairs. Young does find Thomas, and that's the long
ねえ、ソースキーが何者でもないでしょ。ガストクソ悪いんだけど、おうちでピットの録画。炭酸水がうめえ。ツイッチの方が画質いい。てか、録画が上がってるのは YouTube だからさ、加工のやつを見るのめんどくせえなと思って。どうしよう。このチャンネルでいいのかどれだよ、イージーの試合。全然わかんねえぞ、これ。パラミリさん、こんにちは。太郎ダブルさん、こんばんは。このチャンネルで合ってるの？これか。
Надеюсь, она как минимум будет интересна.
Не хочу просто как-то какие-то
Ща,
эпитеты, но
見るか。
будет интересно. Увидите почему.
Кстати, убрали еще Валькирию, я не заметил.
ああ、寒い。
Маэстро, чтобы лишить дополнительной
偽青いっす。
карте. Сейчас инфы будет крайне мало, что в атаке, что в обороне. Это открывает как минимум в обороне огромное пространство для рома. Я пока не вижу, чтобы Evil Genius с этим пользовались, но очевидно, что там...
何語実況これ。
находится у нас на пленту. Ну, у меня немножечко пикселит оранжевое изображение, плоховато видно, но мы видим, что модига здесь в районе 90 на кинотеатр, по идее,
これロシア語配信どれだよ教えてくれよ。確かに RU って書いてあるもんな。別に英語でもわかんないから何でもいいんだけどさ。これブラジル配信でしょ。これポルトガル語になってるね。英語。どれこれかあ、OGL インポスクスピード。これだな。僕さ、アカウント、ツイッチのやつログインできなくなっちゃってさ、フォローとかできないんだよね。あー、そういうことか。ロシア語配信あれミラーしてるから画質悪いんだ。なるほどね。わかったわかった。そういうことか。じゃあソニックスはどうでもいいや。ちょっと画質が悪くて何も伝わんなかったんだけどさ。オッケー。これ見てくか。ガーボーエ。SSG 好きだけど、カナディアン入ってから微妙だからな。正直、抜くべきじゃなかっただろ、チャラ。カナディアン入れるにしてもその枠じゃないし、カナディアンいらないしって感じだ。
It's really weird the way Coastline plays out. Of course, there is always that factor of destructibility from below, another very big.
いや、炭酸水マジでうまい。と、ASMR します。どうちゃんと ASMR になったどうよASMR になったか。よかったよかった。cases, he's playing those flex operators, a role which I don't think we'd see Rex in play because we know how great he can be with that R4C in his hand. And Doodle actually opens up. My man Cole, he's firing free. 炭酸水がうめえ。寒い。ラフさんこんばんは。Doesn't give you that same control if someone does get downed or if someone's in a bit of a weird position. You can try and stim them up to health to survive like a nade. We've seen that before. Stim pistols really coming in clutch most of the time. And not only that, it's a man who's really ASMR 配信
since moved away from this roster, and we've kind of found why MVK was one of the best players back in year 1, year 2. He was really up there, fragging out everybody, and now we're starting to see glimmers of that shine through again. センパピジオってどういう意味なんだろうな。Luminosity, they've kind of stopped here. They're looking as if they're trying to enter in towards the hookah rather than the expected aquarium. Well, Factor will pick up the refrag onto Young, and that's the Yokai drones offline. Still available for the info, but not available for that plant denial. Mo has managed to find his way bound below. He should be able to impact out as well. Just go for those refrags on anyone who's repelling outside of the hookah window. ああ、寒い。デイジーさんこんばんは。 there goes Factor. There goes Factor indeed. Necrox picks that one off. Rexon inside of the corridor.
やっぱアクアリウム詰めるの弱えな。
It is all level. And EG, they have control. They have control of diffuser, more importantly.
この配置でプラントもないだろうしな。 あら。アニマ。
Two fragging operators. Diffuser should be recouped now by Luminos, and yes, it will be. There has to be some great cover being provided by Hyena. As Rection will try and initiate the defuse. Is he covering this side? That doesn't look as if he is, but the fact that he was planted behind the bomb chassis, it works well enough. Luminosity, they scrape by. Round number 1 goes in their favor. MVP of that round, the drone outside of luggage.
センパピが何かわかんない。センパピが。海岸線攻めが与えてきづらいんできつい。キッチンのみプラント、キッチンまあサンライズはプラント強いけど、フッカーは詰め金の方が強いね。さあ、あなたがフッカーアクアリウムを守ります。人数配置どうしますかってなった時に、アクアリウムって基本的に守れないじゃん。だから、フッカー防衛するときって必然的に、フッカー中1枚、フッカー中1枚、まあ、壺1枚、ビリヤード1枚ぐらいが限界で、4枚か3枚しか上に置けないんだよね。で、お互いのクロスの関係も、ラペリングとか結構崩しやすかったりして、スモークとかで。まあ、外つくだけでもいいし、結構車線がえげついからね。だから、詰めるときそんなきつくないんだよね。だから、ただアクアリウムが詰めるのは結構リスキーだったりするから、その場合 N ラペとか入れないといけなくなるけど、アクアリウムが詰めないんであれば、フッカー適当にいろんな方向から詰めた方が強い。ビップローカー使って。ジオいいやつらしいよ。涼しがインビテーショナルですげえ話しかけられてて。何言ってるか分かんなかったって言ってたけど。
I've been talking to Hyena all week, and he is desperate to get out here to Croatia to put some bodies in the dirt. So we'll see if he's able to do that so far. We'll see round number 2 getting underway in the second attack for Luminosity. Already a very strong start for them, as I said. You see MVK, however, swatching up onto the Mozzie, and I'm glad that they've gone kitchen. As I said, I think this is the strongest site on Cosine right now. EG still having that roam game. And also Geo, looking as if he's playing aggressive in towards Sunrise, and Luminosity, they've smelled him out, and we'll try and push him out. Flashbang has full blinded him. There should be an easy pickup, but no, nobody from Luminosity able to jump on the opportune moment. And all of a sudden, Evil Geniuses, they have a 2-man advantage. Yeah, things looking good for EG already, as that's already the line off board and offline. We'll see already kind of creep around and shut down this blue bar push.
フッカー防衛で遊撃出てるんだ。珍しいな。
Luminosity have a lot of control over office, but a lot of control over anything else right now. Remember, the site is in kitchen, not in blue bar, so they're gonna have to rotate their attack.
ボムキッチンあ、キッチンか。キッチンで平面展開か。ボムの位置全然見てなかった。まあ、戦うラインはサンライズ、フッカー、ペン撃あたりになるわな。遊撃出るんだったら。まあ、ここで足になったら別に使ってもいいんじゃない？特に枠がないんだったら別にワーデン入れてもいいと思うけど。ウォーデンってガジェットなんだっけ？丁寧な下打ちだった。
But that's like the core site, right? Like that's the site we expect EG to win on.
シールド持てんの？強えじゃん、ウォーデン。めっちゃ強えじゃん。ウォーデン全然ありだと思うけど。シールド持てるベータ強えよ、みんな。はぁ、寒い。
want to try and go for a roam game and deny access to Luminosity. Instead of 6-pick onto the Mozzie. I think that's the first time I've ever seen someone 6-pick onto the Operator. I've never seen like a Mozzie.
That is kind of rare.
Because like even if you know they have a Mozzie, what do you do against them? You know, everybody takes him. He's
寒いって言いながらひたすら炭酸水を飲み続けて。
It's just like a mute jammer, isn't it? It's the fact that you bring him for everything else that he gets. He has a C4, 2-speed, 2 great options of guns. Has a sidearm that can also kill, plus gives you that destructibility factor. Yeah, that's true. An all-rounder.
メンツが変わった EG ちょっと気になり始めたんだよな、僕。昔の EG はそんな興味なかったんだけど、メンツが変わって気になり始めた。ナイスは没収されたよ。
Because without the kitchen, you have that sight line into Sunrise completely opened up, and that can easily cut the sight lines in half. So we'll have a look what LG want to do here for their attack. Let's have a look what it goes there.
サンライズ防衛で攻撃は平面でいくっぽいな。車線側で狙おうみたいな感じかな。
They'll look for an opening, they kind of drone out first and see what side looks doable for them.
この人の気が知らないよ。りょうりょうさん、リーダーさん、こんばんは。
The whole point of holding kitchen for this bomb site specifically as well, first of all, it takes kitchen approach away from the attackers. Oh, nice peek from MVK, but it also does assist with the holding off the blue bar, and it creates another angle that attackers need to be wary of.
Oh, but there's a coming out, quickly coming out from Rexon there. It's going to take NVK off the board and now turn it into a 4v4. So plenty of time left on the board here for LG to do their clear and do their push.
オペレーターの統一感ゼロなのいいな。さっきリージョン1ラウンド目はモディが使ってて、2ラウンド目はジオが使ってて、3ラウンド目は NVK が使ってて、全く統一感がない。勝手外のついていたんだ、NVK。エントリーとかでも何でもないんだな。あ、平面のラリンが入った。まあ、キッチン取られると辛いわな。突き先が入ってないから平面的にポジショニングが取れるけど、入れる場所はもうボム裏ぐらいしかなくなっちゃうからな。よく気づいたな今。んリコイルが怪しい人がいたな。霧島さんこんにちは。
Last time for EG, they lost really quick control over the roam game, and they had 3 people stacked up on site at the end.
LG, again, probing for their potential entry in. All eyes on Rex right now. He's the guy who's stepping up big time for Luminosity in this game.
勝手口からのエントリー好きだな。
Another roam game though from Evil Geniuses. Last time NVK was picked up very early on, and Geo attempted like some kind of rotate, but in the end just didn't work for it. But I do like the fact that Evil Geniuses are still sticking with this aggressive standpoint. We cannot allow Luminosity
カード劇場方面に遊撃出てんだ。
But still, Luminosity this time around, they're not interested at all in Penthouse and Fader. They're looking for the downstairs aggressive nature that they're trying to apply. I'd imagine getting Thomas in there with a buck.
だるいやつ。カイドさん、直張りさんこんばんは。
Geo getting pushed out here quite heavily. Nades are going to go out as well. Geo somehow still alive behind this bar as he goes for the pre-fire.
限界だな。
Easy as that. Factor picks up one of his own kills. Now a 5v2, and EG have lost so much control all of a sudden. And they have
遊撃が刺さってねえぞ。
other than, of course, Necrox's gas, we have Yokai's still up on the board, but those should be able to deal with easily from Doodle. Sea Smoke is going to be opening up a bit of a rotate here, but this has to be throwable from LG, but they won't let it happen. Young will go down. It's all down to Necrox in a 1v5 to try and bring this in. He still has 2 smokes and has that SMG11 in hand, but
苦しい。
push coming up. Cool vibes will secure
タスクさんこんばんは。
Miles better from Luminosity. Yes, they have won this attack before, but that was miles better. They improved tenfold. And Evil Geniuses, they just took their foot off the gas. They have nothing going for them. There was no opening picks. There was nobody really playing in the Luminosity. They think that Luminosity are like the other side of the spectrum.
Well, the quick rush has come through from Luminosity. They tried this last time, but it was looking a little bit more successful this time.
どこで死んでんのこれ。ヤングとか。
And they've already got control over the site. Rexon finds one, Thomas finds another. It's all of a sudden all down to Necrox to bring in. Smokes have gone down for the cover. Is Rexon blind? How did that happen? Luminosity.
なんか、平面展開してよりが悪いな。
That was how did Rexon not see him?
We have a saying in the UK, James. Should have gone Specsavers.
Oh, we're going to move into round number 6. What a dominant performance so far from Luminosity. If they can bring in this round, I think they bring in the map. Honestly, this is looking not good at all for EG.
広がっちゃうから、ポイントに対して、広がるときってエントリーに対してのプレッシャーだから、ロビーか。まあロビーっぽいな、エコーだったし。まあでもロビー絶対やられちゃダメなんだよな。ロビー勝手口っていうか金網ぐらいのやつらは絶対死んじゃダメだな、今のやつ。まあ最悪キッチンに下がってぐらい。横に展開してる味方待たないと終わっちゃう。まあ海岸防衛むずいからな。こいつ強いな。こいつついてるか、こいつ毎回なんか敵さんのとこ覗いてキル取ってんな。車線ガバ多くないなんか。強いやん、こいつ。もっとエントリーのラインを咎めていきたいけどな。スラッと入られるのが一番良くないからな。外出してるときは有力を。どうすんだこれ。もう戻れなくなったよ。Goes to the peak, but Factor is going to start to plant the diffuser. Yokai drone is available in sight right now. Necrox should be able to know where this plant is going down, but the Yokai drone doesn't disable it, and the plant goes down successfully. The plant, no, the peak comes through from Young. He's going to go down. It's all down to Necrox once more. ここ足元だとさ、あれだよね。見えないよね。5ラウンドいかれるのきつすぎるな。なんかここ最近 EG 海岸良かったみたいなこと言ってたんだけどな、この前誰かが。 あんま良くなさそう。防衛が悪いな。
It is nifty.
僕は愛知行かないよ。
Exploited as well as what we would expect.
泊まる場所ねえじゃんだって。
So EG, where are they looking to push in towards? We know that there's some rumors.
チケットも持ってねえしな。
Theater side of things, but Evil Geniuses, how do you try and coordinate your attack?
じゃあなんか、
All over the place
そ
for EG.
う、APAC 勝ったらさ、なんか関係者系でさ、入れれるからさ、勝ったらチケットやるよみたいなことさ、涼しい言ってたくせにさ、あいつ負けやがったんだよ、APAC。行けなくなったの。もう偉そうに。おめえ勝ったら誘ってやるよみたいな感じで言ってたのに。負けやがって。
Thomas still down there in the offices and still putting it all down, along with Hyena as well. This is not looking good for EG whatsoever.
しっかりエントリーを咎めてるから。EG は攻撃がきついぞ。これするなら最初から全員で行った方がよかったろ。
That's nades off the table for EG, but Mo will eventually find that refrag. But that is really good work done by Thomas there. Hyena goes down as well. That's a natural off the table in the form of the Mozzie. See a 3v3 developing now.
So C4 gone, primarily. So and there's not really any other denial apart from the
いや、悲しみの銀行だ。まあまあまあ。
So Evil Geniuses, they have a bit of time to play with, a minute to go. That's more than enough whenever Coastline takes very minimal setup, which is what we discussed. That's why it's very favored to the attackers.
俺がきつ。今日蒙古タンメン食ってさ、北極の方。あれ、なんか、あ、豆腐と卵入れたらうまそうだなと思って、豆腐と卵入れたっけ、なんかご飯が進み始めて、食いすぎてしまった。もう今日の食事は一食で終わりだな。マジで腹がきつい。3330秒だからもう殺しきり以外ないけどね。お、1キル取れた。話が変わったぞ。ビリヤードが抜かれた。スモークアウト1個あるから絶対プラントはもう無理だね。爪以外はない。ただアクアリウムから詰めるのはきついんだよな。いや、ビリヤードラップは控えめにしておけないとダメだったのに。フッカーの飛び出し見てるぐらいでよかったのにな。
Depends on how a team wants to use it, because generic is used for very slow, methodical pushes where you're aiming to push out a specific area that you've struggled with. For both these teams, I don't really think they struggle with any set positions. They just go for the crossfires, the refrag potential. They're very all in with their gun skill, aren't they?
Well, I mean, we saw from EG's attack, like if they were able to get Doodle out from behind that bar, they probably would have had a lot more success in that attack. We'll see how it is going to be moving through. Is Mo already having that control of a sunrise, and he has of course got that crossfire. That crossfire works both ways. Line charge is going to go out from Necrox. They should be able to do a little bit of work here. They do know that Rexon is up here and available. They're going to have to be very careful about fragging him out. Oh, and rotate being made very late on, but Gio picks up Thomas, and Mo will pick up Rexon. Great start for EG's attack.
サンライズ入れちゃうとな、戦いもできないし、引けもしなくなっちゃうんだよな。
Towards the B bomb site. So A is pretty free in my eyes if you look at the way Evil Geniuses are set up. No smokes though, which would be the only thing they're kind of lacking in their attack. And well, there is a smoke, but it's on the defense, and he can try and hold them at bay. Now their EU1D comes in. Upstairs control from Factor still has this hash to play around, and he has to be the man to kill the person inside a reception. He has to pounce for it as NVC shuts him down, says, no you don't. Hyena, 1v4, has to make it an ace for himself. but I don't think that's going to be possible. Swinging in, eliminates Geo, but a minute to go. More manpower still for Evil Geniuses, and this should be an easy lockout.
What?
Another one for him. Surely not.
まさか負けないよね。
And he has been spotted again, but still alive. But now this is where Evil Geniuses, they have the crossfire established. A good rotation from Mo, puts him out of harm's way, and it just leaves Young now up close and personal, and that's an easy pre-fire.
いや、まさかだったね。右肘に違和感さん、こんばんは。寒い、部屋が。ふぅ。
Aggression that we know they want this spot so much. Luminosity over the course of their career, very young team, very new team, kind of similar to what Navi get. Just for Luminosity, they were really up against it Montreal. They got obliterated in better terms.
Also,
またキッチンモモリか。
they've had Drip on their team and then Pixel on their team. This will be the, if they make it, this will be the first line event that they play.
お、梅田丸さんこんばんは。
At that same allied miner, I believe went plus 26. He had a very, very high KD there. So, you know, we'll see how it does go down with Factor there in this lineup. But of course, they've got us qualified there first. Things looking really good for Luminosity though so far.
Again, another exact same 5 operators for EG. Nothing really have changed. And this is, I think, just kind of plays into what Coastline does for the attacks. It's just very standard. You bring every operator that you feel would fit every single bomb site, because we know every bomb site is defendable in Coastline, similar to what we see in Consulate, for example.
We saw this shield coming out from Obey as well. They used an alibi from Grixer here, and he played around it quite well against EG. I think this shield is actually really, really good. Like, we talked about shields before, the deployable shield's really, really strong, but that shield allows you to control that entire hallway as well. And the mirror as well, with the reinforcement next to it, allows you to control Hookah Lounge as well. So I think this is a really powerful position that Thomas is holding down. We'll have a look how things move through as EG take control of Aquarium.
So Evil Genius is now opting for the upstairs control, trying to utilize the skeleton key.
いや、マジで防弾シールド強いよな、今。ミラよりうざいもん。
Now the remodeling will take place, and this is great from Evil Geniuses. They have really paced themselves nicely. They have a minute 30 to go. What they wanted, and also getting Geo in, start raining havoc, and try and pick up some frags to alleviate pressure for the final execution.
なんか今自分のドローン怖さがった。文字いないよね。なんか自分のドローン怖さがった。
Pre-place getting detonated, but no find anything just so far. Hyena getting very lit up, however, as well as Geo. They're both so low HP, but neither one finding it. They're going to come out from Geo. The line is also coming out as well. But no, the nade gets caught by an ADS. That's not good. Should be checking those things.
まだ平面が入ってないからな。上下ファイトしちゃうとただの 1v1 なんだよな。NVK がキル取った。よくこのローヘルスで勝ったな。ローヘルス同士の戦いだ。これもう1マップあんの ?2 時間46分。あと1時間あるから1マップあんのか。じゃあ海岸線ここら辺で負けんな。となると。海のシティって強いの印象ゼロなんだけど。with all the roamers up on the board and give them a bit of info. NVK going to make his way through security. Factor should be able to spot out exactly what's happened here as he's moved his yokai drone down into the blue bar.
It's upstairs pressure being applied in towards the penthouse and theater, and EG not looking as if they want to try and pressure it once more. Sunrise is happy enough that they will just take that and only that. And once again, Luminosity happy enough to allow them to have said position. Luminosity, though, last time, we did see them have a little bit more flexibility, and they actually rotated downstairs, and Ash has crouched walked
入ってんね、NVK がいいとこに。
and just fell back. An easy one for MVK, who he's all of a sudden he's woke up.
MVK's been doing a lot better now on the attack, but that's the same as we
なんか NVK の海岸線なし強いって言ってたけど、マジで強いな。
well. Now he full
いい位置入ってんな。
sorry. MVK
死ぬけど。
finding his death, however, to Rexon as Young finds one of his own. Doodles out of it, and that's a smoke down already. I see big pick coming out from EG as they push it into a 4v2. Well, down to Rexon and Factor to try and bring this in. Factor still holding down this long.
いや、印象ゼロなんだよな。
No, Rexon takes him off the board, but instantly they both
ルミノシティ。
Evil Geniuses take round number 10.
そもそも PL 見てねえかもな、あんまり。ルミノシティの。
Much better for EG.
Yeah, we had a very big gap. We had a 5-round. They have a bit. See, they would expect.
なんかでも、これ、防衛が落としてた理由が別にルミノシティが強いからじゃなくて、EG がただ悪いからってだけだから、あんまわかんないんだよな。
I think the big thing that happened here last time wasn't the fact that they had a vigil
あ、寒い。
when they won here, but it was more the fact they took Necrox off the board immediately. No Lion for EG took away a huge part of their utility. I think this is also why LG stopped bringing the Lion, because if he goes down early on, they don't really have a lot of push power.
So Evil Geniuses, for the most part, they have pressured in towards Sunrise. They have seen the heavy setup that Luminosity have went for towards like Penthouse and Theater. Yes, we've seen NVK kind of play by himself, picked up a kill. Sure, that's what you expect from your crouch-walking Ash main who plays like a lone wolf. This time around, though, Luminosity not going for that heavy hold and are more spread out in their roam game. Geo, once more, will try and enter in towards Sunrise, but since there is roamers towards that bottom floor, he has to be cautious.
No way,
He has to be cautious of the man peeking out.
He just peeked the billiards window like that.
Yeah, he's a madman.
Who does that? Absolute madman. On the smoke as well.
You either make the play, James, and the play makes you.
The play makes you, yeah.
Thank you. You're catching
completely
on.
right. Yeah. Well, that's a really good opening for Geo going to go down. Definitely one of the top performers coming out from Evil Geniuses, going down so early on. In fact,
LG って92なんたらだった頃は PL1 位だったけど、ワンくらいから DZ とかに。あ、そうなんだ。ドリームチームか、92。
Luminosity, they still also have control of that VIP side. So even though we said that they didn't really pressure that as much as what they have before, they still have control. They still have that in their back pocket. And EG now, I don't like the way they're clumping up, because it kind of tells me that they don't actually know what they want to do.
I love that from Rexon, is like slowly proning his way across, but Doodle is going to go down. Mo takes him out of it.
モディが抜いた。
Still have this line up on the board and active from EG. Rexon still holding down onto Cool Vibes to see what he can do here, as Factor still has a lot of control over the opposite side of the map. So EG probably going to try and force their way through.
EG はまたフッカー会使おうとしてんのかな。
Yeah, they are quite spread out right now.
リップローカーを詰めないと無理だけど。
Try and create another option for his team that they can play off. We know how strong he's been playing on the Ash so far this game, but he needs to recreate that magic once more. Still holding on for dear life, Luminosity. They have control off the VIP and also, of course, the main bomb site. And nobody from Evil Geniuses are in a position to actually get something on the board. So once again, comes back to MVK. How will he try and pursue his dreams?
あら。
Oh, that's a short-lived one. Factor. He's ready for it.
直前までネクロックス見てたのにな。
Yeah, Rexon going to be wide peeking up, takes down Young, tries to find another one. However, that's diffuser down and out of it. Mo is going to rappel up onto the hookah window. Goes for the side down rappel, desperate to find this refrag onto Rexon, but it's just him and Necrox left remaining on the board for EG to try and bring this in. They need
見てるところをキープしないとっていう話だな。
The rotate does come through from Necrox. Going to recover the diffuser, desperate to try and get this refrag as well. There we go, and refrag does come through. Rexon does go down, but no, it's going to be Thomas who picks up one.
苦しい。
Luminosity will lock out the round as Mo is unable to find anything. There's good house coming out as Luminosity.
防衛5本落としたのが痛いって感じだな。
Download now on iOS and Android.
For as long as he can, just go for the pre-fire. Takes
Really weird.
biggest issue for playing an Echo downstairs is there's nowhere for Echo
地下防衛2回優位か
Never
な
is anywhere nice to sit for defenders most time because it's literally have to have your gun ready, aimed at a doorway.
Yeah.
It's just the way the whole map plays out. But hey, that's just Clubhouse. Two very different kind of. It's weird to say that Clubhouse. It's a very slow, methodical map. You know, look at the cache. It does take a while, but like basement is like just 2 times slower than everything else. It's as if time literally stops.
It's an interesting mute jammer from Geo up in the kind of rafters there. So they're running that mute multi combo, and they're going to play this very, very aggressively, very, very roam heavy. Of course, the mute multi you want to bring out there, so you want to deny this kind of roam clear. Also interesting that we have a Maverick coming out from Luminosity. Despite the fact there's no kite on the board, there's no thatch vent.
This one's really weird because I don't think I've ever seen this being attempted for a basement. Yes, I know that we've, of course, before seen specific teams hold like mid floors, like in towards bars, like castle and stuff. But I've never seen an upstairs room which consists of double reinforcing cache and also double reinforcing jacuzzi. So that only leaves you 6 reinforcements for the site. So I'm guessing they've probably left some hatches soft, perhaps, and they're really relying on their roamers to do the work here.
Well, they're going to start to do the work, NVK, and
最近この防衛多いよな
there as well as Mo is around there as well. Geo already trapped in the
ジオが
position,
絶
however,
望ポジ
trying to
に
make his way down the hatch, but will get picked up by Doodle, who found the first entry pick of the round. He's going to get jumped out on by NVK, however, that's diffuser down as
いい飛
well.
び出しだ
That's Doodle off the board, but will get traded out. What a great trade coming out from Factor. Great positioning coming out from the Thatcher. Brings it into a 3v4. This is great roam clearing coming out from LG.
This is a lot better from Luminosity. The way they've kind of formatted their play style.
Boy.
As I say that, Mo just gets the free skills so far of the game. I was about to say, they're a lot more slower actually in how they kind of taken apart EG. But Mo is still alive. If
苦しい
they try and pick him off, then it still leaves them enough time because it's only going to be a 3v2 on site. So that should be fine.
Looks like Mo's just decided he's just going to try and hold down here for as long as he can. Just go for
でかい
the
それはでかい
will instantly get traded, but no, that's a Thomas TK. Oh no, there goes Hyena. And now all of a sudden we find ourselves in a 1v2 with no
でも TK なくても 2v2 になってるからなでかいな今の
to do still. Moto hatch is soft though.
タッチャーやれただけで美味しい
What's happened to you? Has to go in big now. 1v2 to clutch up against a Smoke and a Legion. The 2 worst operators he could be against. And yeah, I don't think this is going to work out for him. Just too much to go through. And tries to entry it towards Armory. And there's one.
あーでもそこピークしちゃダメじゃん
There's potential. Young has made
プラントさせてもいいのに全然
once again, the only man for EG.
なぜ
Somehow,
なぜ
Big T, he's pulled it out.
なぜ
Disappointing start with the TK into Hyena, but a great roam clear overall coming out from LG, and they will clinch the first round here on Clubhouse.
いやいやいや
Especially the positioning from Factor there, I really think brought that in for them. Like a very, very aggressive roam from EG to start with, but yeah, like really good positioning.
55じゃセットプレイされて勝てないから少人数戦になるように序盤に戦ってんのにもったいなすぎるだろ プラント待ちゃいいのにプラント待ちゃ今のひどかったな
That's why we've seen the Ash in the lineup, but we do see the Kite in the lineup as well. We do also see the Maverick, so maybe no Thatcher might not affect them too badly, as long as Doodle can do his job.
Of course, yeah, Maverick is there, so it's not the biggest worry. It's not as if the world's going to end. They still have plenty of options where they can open up hatches and continue their way into the bomb site. Knowing Luminosity, their ideal scenario will be every hatch open, a good standpoint on main stairs, and then a quick collapse. That's probably what they're going to go for. With no Thermite means that triple wall push is kind of out of the question, because Thermite is there to create that massive gap where you can push through, sanction off defenders. So they
Yeah.
we can still see, of course, the Hanabana pellet come in from Hyena, which
ピークするのはね
a portion of the wall, just to kind of give
絶対に勝たないとねダメなんですよね
I still think it's going to come down to how well EG can hold their metal. Just overall, I think
マジでひどかったな
this attack suits them really well just with the operators available.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of options for them for sure here. Like, no thermite being brought obviously is going to affect a little bit of that kind of church tank, but overall, things should be going well for them. They've got a lot of control already, and they seem to know that EG are not going to go for this very heavy roam game that they were doing before. We do have a nitro.
仮に 1v1 だとしても、武器庫が補強ほとんど入ってないわけだから、プラントさえ待っときゃ、それでいいのにな、防衛が。
Nitro is going to go off near him, but not going to kill him just yet. Nate does go out and Tommy T goes down. Oh no, he's going to be down but not out just yet. That actually does take the kite off the board.
So, Luminosity, you have lost some damage, but it's not the end of the world. Kitchen hatch has been open. That's a very rare occurrence, isn't it, James? Because that's always been an impact trait. Of course, they broke through the kite charge, which you mentioned. That's he kind of sacrificed his health for.
キッチンハッチが開いちゃった。
Also opening up dirt, so we could be on for the old famed dirt plus kitchen push, which we never get to see anymore because kitchen is so hard for the attackers to open up. And is that army wall soft again? Yes, it is. So we could easily see Factor just explode in to assist his team. EG need to be on top of this because Luminosity, they're gearing up and they're ready to go for it.
Yeah, it looks like they should be getting ready to take control of blue as well as Rexon slowly crouch walks his way down here. He's got to deal with Mo, however.
これもう一人ガレロン行ったらもうイージーキルだね。
It will go through, but no kill just yet as Thomas finds one of his own and eiNs shuts down NVK. We've still got Necrox Tower to deal with, but Factor from Oil Pit will shut down one. Necrox goes down as well, but no, it's all down to Necrox all of a sudden. That's Young and Dirt. It's all down to Necrox to do. Pushes down onto the main stairs to see what he can do here, but every member of LG is now in armor and has that control. The kitchen hatch is open. If Necrox could find his way up there, he could do something. He's going to get pushed out, but he does manage to take one down. Able to play around his deployable shield as well. As Factor does get eliminated. He's going to the Maverick hole. It's going to get opened up into blue by Doodle. But this is going to be all to do for Necrox to try and bring this in. It still has one remote gas grenade.
モアノールさんこんばんは。
Do something with it. That diffuser slowly going to tick down and do its work. As Luminosity very smartly are going to rotate someone up above. Looks like that is eiNs.
Necrox now just an unwinnable position. Too many crossfires established, and Luminosity.
無理だね。
That is how you carry out a kitchen push. The great entry from Thomas to kind of get them going. I love the rotation from Factor. Rexon being the only man in blue, he realizes he's up against the Jaeger. He calls for Rex and says, "Come help me."
ガレロンのところ2枚。
Still has one remote gas grenade. Could do something with it. That diffuser slowly going to tick down and do its work.
ブルーにいるやつがバイクからの車線きついからじゃないの？
Looks like that is eiNs.
Now just an unwinnable position. Too many crossfires established, and Luminosity. That is how you carry out a kitchen push. The great entry from Thomas to kind of get them going. I love the rotation from Factor.
あそこの補強があれば、ブルーカイとかガレロンに対して違う形でピックできるから。まあ、補強あってもなくても良さそうだけどな。僕がブルーに入るんだったらあそこ補強あったら嬉しいかもな、意外と。
Which is kind of like the normal thing now for NA teams in general. Free teams are
three teams in Vegas,
yeah. What you've
Rogue and Rec, yeah,
and LG, yeah, and even Evil Geniuses as well. They also have their own house, team house. Yeah. Okay, let's just leave that. That's really strange, isn't it?
Yeah,
it is weird.
Well, we'll see how things go down as we move into round number 3, but so far. And both on core sites as well.
Cash now. So the double church not working out for Evil Geniuses as they had planned. And now I'm curious to see how Luminosity deal with this bomb site specifically. They haven't brought the Thermite, which would kind of be like an obvious pick, but they can still make do with the Maverick trick where you can completely destroy a full reinforced wall and then open it up with some soft breach. They do have a set of nades, so that will assist in eliminating the man in Catwalk. And more common or not, James, is what we've kind of seen the meta shift to, is that we see just another defender play inside a motorcycle pit who can also rotate into lounge.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's a lot of heavy roaming coming out from EG once again, and the last time they did this, LG, while they had a really good roam clear, it almost ended in disaster for them, especially with Mo picking up 3 kills on his roam. We'll see how things go down for EG here as Maverick Doodle is going to try and open up a little bit of a sideline for himself here. Again, no Thatcher from Luminosity, despite the fact it is available.
It is, but I think they're just relying on the fact that he can bring Maverick, who, yes, kind of fills that role, doesn't he? He eliminates the bandit trick. Don't have to worry about any of that. So, Luminosity, they will begin their elimination of the reinforced walls. And then I'm sure they will try and carry on and eliminate the men inside a catwalk and garage, which is really going to be, I think, the big testing ground now for LG to see how they can deal with a very tough kind of positioning that EG have put themselves into. I also like the fact that they've put some pressure towards the other half, over towards construction, because it kind of pulls away any other defenders. You know, now Geo, he has to stay towards that side of the map. He cannot afford to rotate away and perhaps try and assist the guys in catwalk. Because what happens if they all start rotating around and they try and push in towards construction? You're going to be no help to your team.
ルミノシティは金庫2枚とあれから行くのか、監視2枚と階層から行くのか。ガレージ潰すのめんどくさいからな。
I do like this though, because they've realized that there's two guys in garage. They have the alibi downstairs, the Jaeger upstairs. They've opened up the wall, so those two guys in garage, they're stuck there. It creates that cross. Now they've rotated in towards construction. They can now carry out their attack on the other side, and if anybody tries to rotate out of A into B, oh look, that wall's open. They're just gonna back them all
YouTube キャベジス。
corner, and well, like that, because there's nowhere else Geo could have went. That's an easy frag for Rexon.
That is really good work from Rexon and LG overall. Good coordination coming up from them to get quick control. Judo goes all the deep in, but Necrox will take him down. And Modigger will find one of his own. It's going to be a 3v3 right now. Make that a 3v2 as Mo finds another one. Young gets refragged. However, Hyena finds Necrox. It's all down to Mo with it all to do. Remaining, of course, he's already used it. He'll be forced to rotate up Garrison and see what he can do from this side.
あ、ブラって入られたやつに殺されるの多いな。
It's going to be Hyena, left remaining on the clock. He's going to go for the push as well, but no, Mo takes him down as well. That's a 4K coming out from Mo, and Evil Geniuses will take round number 3.
I don't know how Luminosity lose that.
マイクは変えたね、だいぶ昔に。
For me, is down to Maverick.
今日なんか音違う？
Made that entry kill, eliminated the man on the staircase.
ノイズがうるさいって言われたから、
Push him forward, but she
ノイズのやつ入れたんだけど、それかもしんない。
didn't know what he was doing. He was running in blind.
ノイズ抑制で変な声になってるかも。
He was in A, he could have fought the man on top of the catwalk and allowed the rest of his team to eliminate smoke. He was in a great position there to completely down, but allowed the open door to be left open, and EG, they walked in. So,
Instead, let's see if
the gym in bed.
statue coming out from the Luminos.
For me, I look at the first round from EG. They went for a very heavy roam game. Roman and Club
さあ、イージー取れるのか。
Church, for that reason that we kind of seen Luminosity tear them apart. I think if you're going to go for a roam game, it's like a hit or miss. It's a one-time thing. Because as soon as you do go for a roam, teams will probably be ready for it and they'll try and take it to a different approach. Because if you do see like a very heavy roam game, you have two options. You either try and clear up the roam game and hopefully that your team, they have the power to try and push that in and you set yourself up nicely for an easy, clean take. Or you go for the rush strategy, which is a lot more out of your hands and more down to see how the defense can hold it. So EG, they're not opting for the roam game, and Luminosity, they don't have to worry about that. So they have even more time to, again, begin their full inaugural attack in towards this church. I expect that we'll see another kitchen take, because it worked really well for them last time.
Potentially. It did work really well. It's kind of a hard take to fight against if the attack is oh, but what are you doing? Oh no, NVK goes down so early on. Great push coming out from Rexon right from the top of Seeker, but wow, what a mistake from MVK being that far up.
That's a really important operator as well, isn't it, James? Like, that's the Legion, and we know how many different options there is that you can cover off. What there's, I can think about 7 different ways you can enter into the bomb sites. Having a Gooman in
EG は先が長そうだな。
now you only get to play with what he's placed, and I think that's what, around 3 Goomans potentially, perhaps 4. But still, Evil Geniuses, that's a man gone.
なんかさ、メンバー変わったばっかりだからとかそういうところじゃなくてさ、もっと別のところの問題があるから、イージーはきつそうだな。
Even just about a minute left to go on the clock, and LG don't have a huge amount of control just yet. It looks like they are going to
ガレロンバイク、あとどこだ？ブルーカイか。
Rexon, however, going to be trying to get control of blue once more. He's going to have to try and deal with Mo once more as well. Goes for the pre-fires as well. We see Factor moving through from the other side, but Mo and takes him down. There's no refrag from Rexon right now. As this is not good at all. We don't have any take coming out just strongly yet. Great play from Mo to keep control of blue.
なんなら新人の方がいいまであるな。
pulls in towards the triple wall, but it doesn't help them as a wide swing comes in from Necrox. And that's a 2v4. Rex and Hyena, all to do. And everybody from EG can sit tight, hold their angles, and yeah, just that 1v1 for Mo has really swung it into their advantage. I'm sure Necrox will be able to pick up some more shotgun, peeks on round.
Wait.
That's 2 for him.
Much better. Want to see
It's teams Thatcher ban follow-ups, there still is kind of that trade-off. And plus, there is other ways that you can eliminate the bandit trick. Simply by opening up windows through gym, you can just stop the guy on the wall straight up.
Yeah.
So it's like not the biggest issue, and no castle being there as well from Evil Geniuses leads us to believe that they're not going all in with the bandit trick. I would like to see though, I think a bandit trick could work though if they played bandit inside a construction, or not construction, inside a cache.
Yeah, that's true. You can also impact with those walls as well, but it doesn't even look like EG
工事全然間に合ってないの怖すぎるな。
Normally I don't see teams do that much these days. We'll see how things go down as Hyena is going to be able to easily open up Jacuzzi wall. That should be easily done from him. It does get all opened up, and oh, this is just a heavy rush that all the way in already. Just to gain that immediate control. Rexon going to prone his way in through the site, and he's going to be able to Geo as well. And oh, it's just a slaughter as well. So many kills going to the favor of Luminosity, and all of a sudden it's all down with NVK with it all to do. Duel going for the plant of the diffuser. NVK to see the claim, but should creep around it, but no. It's gonna be Factor, who's upstairs and waiting for him on the rotate. Luminosity take round number 5.
こんな雑な攻めに負けてしまうとは。
Yeah.
They just need to refine that. It's a one-hit
Rush like that, even be the last as well. But things would expect Luminosity.
dive in and look at EG, how they're setting up. Everything they're doing relies so heavily on their retake potential. Luminosity, granted, previously their 2 rounds that they did lose, it was down to like, well, 1 round was down to like just losing bodies right off the rip and Mo playing out with Skull inside of blue. The other one though, which we looked at was this cache, it was down to very lackluster flank protection. And that's one thing that EG are running with. They're exposing Luminosity for that. And whenever that kind of synergy that we know that players like Necrox and we've seen Geo have, on that clutch being able to communicate, it's great. I think, to be fair for EG, they've relied a lot on Necrox to really do his job in sight. But hey, if he's doing his job, he's doing his job. And we expect that from EG. The caliber of this team, remember the only NA team
ガレージ取んのかな。
win a major championship.
その桜っぴ弱いけどな、もう。
Yeah, we definitely do. And this core roster has still managed to stick together for a long time. Nanes coming out from below from Thomas here. Seeing how they are going to be able to do it, but not able to find any kills just yet.
Oh.
Nade is going to be coming out from Thomas from below. But it's going to be Factor who finds the first kill for Luminosity this round. Young does go down. They've lost Doodle, they lost the Maverick, but Maverick did his job. He did his duty, and his
マジ金庫監視2枚捨てるんだ。
Maverick should come through here.
誰も残んねえんだ、監視2枚。
Factor making his way onto the top rafter. Smoke's going out kind of early there. As we'll see LG recover the diffuser. Oh, I like this from Geo.
Yeah, that just gives them another option.
But
Which
it
I
also
like.
means
あ、監視2枚。ラペってる誰か。
worried when he's
ここラ
downstairs
ペんないと
about
ね。
this rotate.
Still trying to buck though, so he's teetering on the edge, and he gets punished for it. Geo peeking down the holes, and well, in the words of Devin Emzo Becker, holes work both ways.
Yeah, they definitely do. Vertical
さあ、ガレージと2枚押されてるから、あとはプラント。
However, Factor finding
あれ。
and Rexon finding the other. It's all down to Mo and NVK. They should have nitros on the board.
プラントボーがいっぱいあったのになんで吐かないで死ぬの？
But no denial just yet. As they
意味わかんないんだけど。
one to hyenas.
スモークも使ってなかっただろ
Left remaining, with only 15 seconds left to go. NVK is going to prep the run out as well from construction windows to see what he can do from that side. Rexon could be holding it down. Watches the hallway, but Mo takes him down, and this should be an easy kill. But no, Factor shuts him down. It's all going to be between him and NVK to try and bring this in. Factor go for the pre-fights, and he gets it! Oh my god, what a clutch from Factor! And NVK is eliminated, and Luminosity with a great start go 4-2.
頭を抱える負け方してんな。
Oh, Luminosity, you sneaky devils. By the way, that was very lucky by there you're
4-2. That's what pick.
we're expecting. Whenever you're still left with maps that you know you're great at, but equally EG, they're not a team which fall under pressure in Clubhouse either. They also have some great results there. They are another team that can be strong in this map. It's just whoever takes the opportune moment first will win it. And at the moment, Luminosity, they're the team making the chances. They're the team making the plays, and that's why they're leading right now.
We'll see what Luminosity does want to do here as we move into round number 7, but they're looking pretty aggressive right now as we see Thomas downstairs in lounge, looking for the peek onto Secret as well. See flashbangs coming down to side, making sure there's no ADSs, so they can indeed go for the bandit trick and indeed take it out with a nade. NVK should be able to throw that nade out and should be able to deny the bandit trick, but there's no bandit trick coming out from Factory. He's rotated all the way through construction instead, and he's got that nitro as well, so he could move downstairs, play with Thomas there, but it's going to be Rexon who picks up the first kill of the round.
何されたらどうなるかっていうの分かってないんだろうな。
That's a massive pick coming out from LG.
So Luminosity, they have that lead and onto the back, the only set of nades. So Rexon, he can sit happy enough up there. There's nothing that he has to worry about and can still play these long angles whenever he feels like it. Also, another set of Kairos is trying to open up another angle, and they're trying to get a really long cut position just to find anybody who walks past. So again, that's going to be another connector cutoff. And also, it just means Rexon, he doesn't have that same freedom of maneuverability upstairs in the catwalk. But there's still rumors for LG. They're playing C4s from below.
もうガレージ終わりじゃんこれ。こんな車線通ったら。
It's just going down, James and EG. They haven't really made a move yet. Well, say that. Here comes the first bit of aggression that EG have brought in. And Mo, he finds Factor below.
Yeah, but Thomas is still down below here with the C4 threatening. EG going to have to try and take him out if they want to do anything here. Thomas going to rotate all the way through into the bottom of the garage, however, to try and help out Rexon here, hold it all down, and EG have no nades
さあ
on
こ
the
こからどう攻める
table.
のか。
Very difficult for them to throw Rexon out of this
ガレージは取れてないから、監視2枚と階層からの攻め以外、それか流れ込むか以外はないけど、あんまり現実的なのは。流れ込むにしてもガレージが取れてないから車線がしっかり通ってんだよな。ありま。どうしたかったんだ。
Has stepped up to the mark and done something absolutely mind-bogglingly incredible during this series. Look at them on KDs. Everyone is on the mark right now. We've seen Factor and Rexon and Thomas just pull out incredible things, but oh my god, this is looking so good for Luminosity. They're 2 rounds away from booking their ticket to Croatia and joining Evil Genius's Team Liquid and MIBR there. We've still got 2 more to decide as well tomorrow for the European finals, but ooh, this is looking a bit spicy right now, Demo.
Spicy. We've got past spicy.
これって EU でもやってたっけこの大会って。こっちの方が面白そうだな。なんかひどいぞこれ。
We don't see a kite, which would be kind of expected to try and kite trick in towards the memorial hatch specifically. I wonder if they'll try and go for impact tricks, because that would be an obvious one.
I'm not against it. Like, yeah, impact tricks is of course available here. You only have 1 set of impacts though that's coming out from the vigil of Rexon, but sorry, Thomas, and you know he's going to be on that really heavy roam upstairs. Seeing what he can do there instead.
I like the bandit. Because, like, what's stopping EG, or should I say, what does EG have to stop Factor, Bandit Trick, and Triple Wall? And whenever you see the Thermite, we kind of expect a Triple Wall push from EG, because that's kind of like their signature, isn't it?
EU ミッか。
Well, I guess we'll see how it does go down and what EG want to do here, but it looks like their primary curiosity here is trying to deal with Thomas on the roam.
ちょっと気になってるダークゼロぐらいなんだよな。ね、
Oh, and then we've got Rexon on the roam as well, so a
ダー
similar
クゼロと
primary
TSM か。
from Luminosity as we saw
最近の気になってるチーム。
but no, it's going to be shut down immediately. NVK picks up the opening frag of the round. There goes Tommy T, and already a 5v4.
So that is the first kill coming in for EG. Still another roamer though that hasn't been droned out. Don't be stupid, NVK. Wait for your team to try and get the drones in. Quick peeking towards lounge, and Rexon almost would have had him there because MVK did run out of bullets.
Yeah.
In towards garage he looks, but still backing away. Oh no, he's stuck in stock. He's not getting out of here. ADS equipped ADS, and oh no, Rexon now, you have to stay here. You have to man up. You've got yourself in this position. Try and fight your way out of a corner.
If you can find a kill onto an important operator like a Havana here, this can actually be pretty worth it. But
絶望的だ。
start to come through. This is really not looking good for him, but he could waste a decent amount of time here as well And if you can waste that time, I think this can be worth it. Hold into that blue hatch as well. Push comes through from MBK, and down he goes. Great kill coming out from MBK. That's going to secure that roam game off the board. Luminosity are not looking too good right now.
勝ったからいいけど、なんか、階層降りて、ランジの2枚開けちゃえばよかったね。
Oh my god, what was that? Doodle is going to wide peek out, however, takes down Geo. That is Thatcher off the board, however. That's a massive pick.
I just don't know, Luminosity, they're trying too hard now with their own game. This is not a bomb site that favors aggression. This is a bomb site that is all about putting pressure onto the attackers via the utility that they can bring. You know, Impacts surely would have been the great thing to bring in, because that would have denied access to the kitchen hatch, which has now been opened. Doodle rotated into the back of Armory, and 50 seconds ago, unless EG just crumble and fall apart and they start pushing one by one, they should still be back in it and ready to go again.
I mean, what is EG's actual push right now? Because they don't have dirt access at the moment. They don't have blue control right now at all. And it's going to be Doodle who does find one onto NVK, so that's the book off the board as well as nades going down. So that's actually a really big pick coming up from Doodle, and now all of a sudden it's very, very winnable. We've got Hyena as well in Church holding that down. So really like huge amounts of control. Another one! What? And Doodle is single
なぜ
bringing this back for Luminosity.
キッチン攻めたいならもう、さっさと平面つかないと無理やん。なんで一生 1v1 して負けてっていう繰り返すのかな。攻めが何がしたいかもうわかんねえな。
They were not going to lose that. But what happened, James? They just started moving in, and Doodle, one by one, they fall. And at this stage, Luminosity, they have earned the right to go to the finals. They proved it tonight.
いやー、別個のウェスト補給入ってっから、キッチン攻めるにしても流れ込めないだろ、もうあれ。てか流れ込むんだったらもっとさっさと平面つけちゃわないと。上取れてんのにいつまでも上にいて、工事して、工事が 1v1 で負けてって、しょうもなすぎるだろ。いや、攻めひどいよ。だってさ、もう、一人死んでるからドローン適当に置いといてさ、ドローン見させといてさ、一人工事して平面行けばいいじゃん。洞窟行くなり、メイン階下るなり、バイクロックするなり。で、下に対してドローン回して突き下げれて、ポイントのいる場所を排除して、で、そのいる場所にいるんだったら平面と突き下げ合わせて、殺して、それでいいのに。なぜなぜ
As we do see the castle making an appearance here. Yeah. So I think this is actually really good from Luminosity to want to go for the Bandit trick and go for the Kaya trick as well, because there is no Maverick come out from EG whatsoever.
If you look at the lineup from Luminosity, it's very standard in what we
日本プロリーグのチームでも多分勝てるぜ、これ。余計に動かなかったら勝てるもん。クロスの崩し方が崩せなくて、なおかつ攻めが決まってないから防衛側は動かないでエントリーライン見といたら適当に勝手に入ってきて勝手に死ぬ。ジンさんこんばんは。
So far, Luminosity still in commanding control of this site.
All the pressures on evil geniuses right now. Luminosity, they're set up in a very strong.
ベッド防衛とか2分40秒になっても工事してて怖いなと思ったらそのままラッシュして負けたもんな、案の定。
Evil geniuses now, they just have to play out of their skin. They really do. Whenever the pressure gets going, for the most part, whenever there is pressure in EG, they fall, and it has shown through in many ways. If they manage to pull this comeback off, then it'll probably be one of the best moments EG have had. But it's up against some Luminosity. They're set up, they're geared up, they have
fraggers fragging, which is the more important thing. You look at EG, we've only seen some people step up tonight.
Yeah, no, that is true. Mo has definitely stepped up to the board, however, on this particular map. But one man does not make it.
ここからカバー来るんだ。でもいいな。その方がいいよな。こっちが自由に使えるようになるもんな。これ NBK がやるべきは、バーに入ってトイレの排除とかだったのでは？無理してあっち側入る必要もなかったんじゃないの？テラス誰も使ってないじゃん。
That's actually a trade straight up from Doodle, so that's really worth it.
Still Luminosity. They have all the control. They have everything going for them. Factor heard the repel, but has
しかも人数が足りない。さらにそこでロックに回したらもう終わりやん。なんか何がしたいのか全く分かんないよね。意図がつかめないあれだった。
Station Gaming are going to be joining them in Croatia in December for the minor there. A $75,000 prize pool, and the winner also puts themselves at the Invitational. Let's have a look at the bracket and see how things have played out across the North American closed qualifiers. So yeah, Luminosity, an open qualifier team, making it all the way through.
No, James, that's not how
they
that works.
Are, but they did come through the open qualifier.
They're a pro league team, James. It's expected for them. Well, there you go. 2 O's for the semi-finals. Both very dominant performance, both by SSG, who just thrash Sonics, and then Luminosity.
なんかせっかくファイナルあるし、プロリーグ。どうせならブラジルの試合でも見るか。
And then after that, we'll have Fours versus Team Secret, and the winner of each of those matchups will be joining the rest of the teams in Croatia. And then after that, we'll be deciding what our APAC invites are as well, and who will be going and joining the rest of the teams. But for now, goodbye and good night. We'll see you all tomorrow.
YouTube の方で見るか。そっか、ニップとかメンバー違うのか。AC の側もかませめて自分たち欠点に返して改善できてないのか。俯瞰で見て反省してないんじゃないのこれ。してないでしょ絶対。こっち側を攻めるんだったらそれに対して何が必要かなっていうのじゃなくても、なんか、わけわかんないじゃん。適当なとこ入って。全然なんかやりたいこととやってることが結びついてないんだよな。なんかメインに対してサブの動きが全然追いついてないっていうかなんか、関係ないんだよな、本当に。やってることが全くもって。ブラジルはフェーズとニップか。お、フェーズとニップの試合があるじゃねえか。ちょっとトイレ行ってきます。
I don't know. I suppose in this case, by the way, just a small correction. In this case, it would be sim I plant, right? Because it's
I guess I don't know.
I'm not very good at saying it correctly.
Here it is again. Is it clubhouse or is it coastline?
It looks like it's coastline.
Almost every single time it's coming down to that.
Today's been weird.
The first match was clubhouse, but otherwise it's like it's always the team that bans last that decides if we're playing clubhouse.
Okay. Well, there we go. We know where we're going to be. Let's see what you guys think. Who's gonna win it?
Oh wow! Despite Ninja's Pajamas being the top team from us this season, people think FaZe.
You know what I just thought about? Everyone always says CC I plant, but oh, never mind. We'll go ahead and we'll get into this match. FaZe win out in the vote. You guys think they're going to take it? I mean, this is one of those that could go either way.
Yeah.
So, whatever the result is, it isn't going to be surprising. You know, if Nip managed to win it, then nobody's going to be shocked.
No.
By that result. If FaZe take it home, nobody's going to be shocked. And again, both teams will go to LAN. It just depends on who's going to be first seed and who's going to be second. That's the only real difference.
And it might matter, because the Ninjas and Pajamas haven't had the best track record at LAN.
That's true.
So if they get a more favorable initial match, that'll help them get a little farther. It's not like where they go out in groups, because there's no groups for this being a LAN, a season final versus a major. So, you know, they at least get to be on the main stage, regardless.
Right. Well, let's go ahead and see what's going to happen here.
They were ready to make that first ban quick.
Yeah, they were. They got the Dokkaebi banned out really fast.
Now, FaZe have not played this map this season. I know a lot of teams haven't, but surprisingly, Ninjas Pajamas have twice. They won once against Black Dragons and then tied to eiNs. So there's more VODs for FaZe to watch if that ends up mattering, and that could also affect the bans. Monty going off here again. That's the second time he's been banned. The first time was on Clubhouse. It's a little more odd to see it on Coastline, but, you know, if it's a target ban against a specific player, that happens. Echo the next to go.
Is it going to be Maestro too?
Maybe.
This again.
It's been. I mean, Mir was only been the first match.
This
so.
would be the third match in a row we'd see an Echo Maestro ban.
That's what
ソニックス大好きおじさんが現れた。
Commit to it. Let's see what they give us. No smoke. That's a left turn there.
All right, keeping this interesting. Finally on defense. It's only been the attack.
BDS vs G2。BDS 試合全然見てないんだな。どうなんだろうね。
Well, I mean, yeah, no, and yeah, that's true. That's true.
I mean, I'm not saying the others haven't been banned, but I just mean, yeah, standard. Hookah, the first to go. That part is standard, but without a smoke.
寒い部屋が。
Aqua push is now a little strong, having one from Astro. Quick set. Nomad does more work than we saw in the Coastline match earlier.
Neat, a cav.
Is he just practice firing? Is this a firing range now?
I think he's trying to announce to the world that there is a cav.
Yeah, he made it clear to any drones listening
that there was a cav, because that SMG has a unique
ハンプティさんおはようございます。
no one else has that
profile. Has it yet? Keyword.
I say yeah, because it's bound to happen. Someone else.
サイコどっちだ？ニップのサイコなのか、今 BDS の話したが BDS のサイコなのか。
A Mozzie, a Caveira, and a Vigil means like you better clear. That Nomad better do its job.
Yep.
Because Roam's gonna happen. Unfortunately, cameraman roaming in place at the moment.
ソニックス vs フェイズって何？
And we may need a quick remake. Ion the first kill, but it doesn't matter.
Yep, looks like it'll be a well. I mean, actually, the round had started, so...
Yeah, I'm surprised they're not already typing remake. Usually they're pretty on that.
Technically, it should be that we keep going, I think, but that's admin decision.
Yeah.
We'll see if Yuna can get back. Wait, no, it's not Yuna.
For it.
Who's missing here?
It was,
Cameraman.
Cameraman, that's right.
Cameraman is missing.
I even said it, and then it took me a minute to remember.
Yeah. So cameraman gone, and no remake, it seems. Julia will put the kill onto Astro. Looks like this is going to be the first round for Ninjas in Pajamas.
Yeah. Kamikaze low on health, though. He could go down, and then it could be a 3-2.
ドリームハックドリームハックいつあるんだ全然知らないな。
2 ACOGs left, and the ability to heal and overheal in the case of Yuna. So it's doable. It's doable. They need to finish off Kamikaze first just to reduce man count. Oh,
へえ、そうなんだ。スーパーターニングが。そこがまさかの。
They don't know where they're going to be coming from, but they're on the roof. At least one of them is running around, the other one on the ground. So neither of them even in the building yet. Oh, as I say that, Muzi does enter in.
I mean, no rush, right? You've got 2 minutes.
Oh, good night.
That's a free passed on to... Well,
海岸線多いな。海岸線あんま良くないのに。なんでみんなやる海岸線。
the one who DC'd, so it's not really going to help too much.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point, yeah.
But there's less drones left, I guess. But still, they have 4 people, so chances are they're going to have a backup for that drone.
See what Yuna and Mav can make happen in this round. It really does look like it should be a lockout for Nip. They're setting up to focus on an Aqua take right now. We've got one person on big window repel, one on the billiards balcony to apply some pressure.
いや、かわいそう。
Coming up from blue stairs.
すごくかわいそう。
And almost gets to second, but Mav will land his shot and narrowly misses one onto Julio, who finishes things up. Ninjas of Pajamas the first round. Doesn't look like camera.
ルークが中に降りたのか。
So we will have a rehost. Woo!
Well, see. Should take a second for the Rios. At least they only have to put in the data from 1 round.
Yeah, it's gonna
be faster on the rehost, but we're gonna have to wait and see how that all plays out. Of course. Early days, not a lot to talk about from that last one. We saw FaZe get a disconnect.
最近だったら、まあ、何回見てるけど、カフェは結構好きだけどな。海岸きつくない普通に。無理じゃん、だって。防衛。序盤に戦闘を起こして、少人数戦に持ち込めるかどうかのゲーム。ハロイさんが可愛いと思ってる選手。そりゃスラッシャグとエクリプスでしょ。大好きだもん。走り回って死ぬエクリプスとか可愛い以外の感情がないだろう。
I'm gonna have somebody there who speaks Japanese for me. Oh, that's helpful. Yeah, so I don't have to stress it too much. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to use like Google Translate. Yeah, I'm sure you'll make it work, man. Hey, we make it work out here in Poland. That's true. That's true. I mean, we've both lived out here for
ブラジル勢は参考にならない。リキッドは好きだけど。
I speak a little bit of Polish. That's impressive.
でもリキッドも最近あんま見てねえんだよな。
Keep a conversation. I know like Taknia. Dziękuję, leave it to Milosh for that. Yeah, Milosh actually speaks a decent chunk. Yeah, he's such a polyglot.
なんか
That is an interesting word, and I haven't heard it in a long time.
MIBR がこの前のなんだっけ、どっかの大会で出た時の試合内容ひどすぎて絶望してそこから見なくなっちゃったブラジル。
It's almost as if, you know, this match, which is one of the few that means anything today, is being treated with little care from both teams, which is odd. You know, like it actually does matter if you're first or second seed, right?
マジでひどかった。
Cav consistently. Maybe they think it's going to benefit them somehow. This is one of the maps where you are least likely to get an interrogation. Anyway, cameraman trying to contest and influence this round because he was unable to influence the last one in any other way than his pests.
At least that did something, I suppose.
It got a drone.
Yeah.
Didn't win
but
the round.
Disconnecting doesn't get rid of the pests.
That's true. So, yeah, I mean, nothing's really happened so far. We've got a lot of kind of haha picks. I mean, the Ella and the on the Cav. Ella could be in this situation considered a bit of a weird one.
Yeah.
She's viable, but you got a lot of long-range fights you're going to get on coastline, and she is not great in those.
No, definitely not. I mean, you can try and make it work, but it's definitely a lot different than it used to be, really. I mean, same could be said somewhat for Kavera here.
We'll see if this close-range engagement is going to work out for her. Lifeline gives her position away, and she's dead. Muzi gets the kill. Ninjas in Pajamas managed to shut down that very.
スーパーが5人でも勝ってるかも。どうだろうな。
Of course, you don't want to get interrogated, so.
Yeah.
意外と勝てるかもしれないよ。
Possibility is now done. Yeah. Eliminated. Astro through the floor, gonna make that Scorpion work for him. Psycho goes down and, well, FaZe fight back.
ポイントでエラが守ってるのいけるな。
Astro's hoping for a second one. They know his position now. They're all pretty.
しかもエラ棒残ってるとかじゃないんだね。相手のメインの攻めのタイミングでエラ棒を使ってみたいな話じゃなく、なんかいるっていう。
This is a lot of trading happening, a lot of 1v1s, and Pino winning his now. Looking pretty dire for FaZe.
There's no rotation there in A, which is quite interesting, which means the site, or the rotation between the site is only the doorway. That's risky for the defense.
キッチン攻めならロビーがまだ取れてるならエントリーを足元から見れる。
Astro the only anchor. Mav's trying to support by holding onto the hallway, but he's got to face a lot of firepower. He will rotate, but Astro has been down. And again, there's only one rotation for Mav here, but he can get a single kill before being eliminated. Maybe two. He's playing in the middle of a crossfire, but he doesn't get finished off. He's on low HP, sees the IQ, but can't land the shot. Good situational awareness from Mav there.
無料のスーパーチャット600円分もあるの。あざすはさ。
Consistently enough to ace that. Or not ace that, but sorry, clutch that. Part would have been a 4K. So Ninjas and Pajamas take their second round on Kitchen this time.
同じゲームなのにどうしてこんなにも地域で差がつくと思います？だって守り方とかプレイスタイル全然違うじゃん、地域で。マジでそんなみんな持ってんの？あれか、YouTube プレミアムか。なるほどね。1200円スパチャゲットしたわ。ブラジルは昔から独特じゃん、ずっとスタイルが。
the coordination was much better from Ninja Pajamas.
独自の進化を遂げてるわけでね。ガラパゴス的な。
FaZe are just they're not necessarily setting themselves up for, you know,
それこそ別にさ、ブラジルに限った話じゃなくてさ、オーストラリアの PL とか見たらわかるよ。あいつは独自の進化遂げてるもん。本当に見てほしい。オーストラリアのね、8位とか7位とか6位ぐらいの試合。コールオブデューティーやってっから、指示で。びっくりしたもん。クロス崩すじゃない、クロスに突っ込むなんあいつらの戦い方は。実はブラジルの CL 勢そんなにうまくない。てか、ジョイにいるさ、もともと BF プロ勢が強いだけでさ、ブラジルってそんな特別感じじゃない？ MIBR はまあ打ち合いは強いか。そんな化け物ホイホイいないだろう。お、テイラーさん、ありがとうございます。YouTube プレミアムある人は、右のボタンから無料で投げれるそうなので、僕に全部投げてってください。100人が YouTube プレミアムで僕に配ったら6万もらえるから、僕が。みんな無料で僕に6万融資できるんだよ。すごくね、それって。元はないんだよ。無料だよ。10人がやっても6000円だからな。すごい話だ。なんならさ、もうだってさ、みんなが YouTube プレミアム入ったお金でさ、みんなは YouTube プレミアムの機能が使えて、なおかつまあ1500円ぐらい払うだけで、僕が6万儲かるかもしれないわけでしょ？頼むわ。お金欲しいんで僕。スパチャ6割だっけ？忘れちゃった。サイバー顔がロボットっぽくて好き。見たことねえ。
That means they're going to be trying to fight the distance, and unfortunately, Mousepad comes out ahead on that for his second in the round here.
えぐいとか乗ってんな。
Yeah, it was worth it,
ちょっと既視感があるポジに乗ってたな。
Yeah, taking down that stubborn Doc.
Unexpected angle. Usually you think you're safe where Ion was, so
yeah,
understandable why he will not be wary of it. FaZe now. I was gonna say in an all right position, but as Mousy gets yet another.
ひたすらマブルーク使ってるの謎は。
So all right anymore. There's his fourth. It's just Astro. Will it be the ace? He's coming really close to it, and no.
そのラインで戦うんだったらもっと序盤に戦った方が強いんじゃねって感じが強いな。もうその段階で戦い始めたらロック入ってんだから。平面ついてる段階で、平面っていうか。お互いエントリーとかそういうラインで戦った方が戦いやすいんじゃないか、フェーズ側は。福田屋さんこんばんは。神風ジュリオ4のツイートじゃまあ実質そうだ。ニップ2人でしょ？ 2人も入れれるの？ジュリオね、昔のニップは好きだったから、ジュリオのサッチャー好きだったよ。最近はほとんど見ないからな。ニップどうするんだろうね。ムリンガが発表あるって言ってたから、ムリンガが入るのかな、代打として。今回のファイナルの見どころ僕全然わかんないよ。ファイナル出てるチームほとんど知らねえわ。
I don't know why they didn't bring the Twitch.
Mousey definitely showing up since the
レシプロの負け方とか
Mousey's been showing up this whole season.
Yep.
He is consistently.
いや意外と勝ちそうなんだよな、レシプロ。
It's definitely helping his team quite a bit in terms of
雑だけど人数交換成立しちゃうからな、それで。
Yep. Well, now Ninjas of Pajamas coming in from the
意外と刺さりそうなのが怖いところ。
top clear, starting with the drop downs, applying some pressure through the skylight. It is a double bar defense, so that is going to be a one step at a time sort of attack. A very slow process.
Yep.
No default cams eliminated there on the west side, so those need to be dealt with at some point. Slow clear is the name of the game for NIP. They want to be thorough.
Yeah. It's been working though because the roamers have been, trying to be problematic, but the slow and steady clear from NIP, lots of teamwork, lots of coordination using the line, things like that, it's been working. Although a lot of it's also Mousey just going in and killing people.
Speaking of Mousey, spectator watching him because he knows he's bound to get the kills based on what we've been seeing so far. These are some really good pulls for Mousey, and he's actually going to get one off of it. That's a setup from FaZe gone wrong.
一人平面についてってっ
As
て
soon
感
as
じ
you put Mousey in a position to use that setup,
Literally a hole in their defense.
ただ今一番狙われやすいタイミングだから上が取れるまでは待ちたいけど
which will likely catch Cameraman, but he looks at the wrong
そうなるよね
time and Cameraman wins that fight. Meanwhile, Astro had gotten a kill as well, so now FaZe are in the lead, and the top fragger for Ninjas of Pajamas dead.
Not to mention the line to follow it up, but at least it's traded back onto Ion.
Yep.
That's going to be the vigil down, so that is one of the
まあ
roamers.
ダークゼロは
Astro
まあ
gonna
い
be
い
the other one to deal with.
でもどうなんだろうなって感じだな、ダークゼロ。
Teamwork still needs to be the name of the game for Ninjas of Pajamas, but a lot less people to do that. They do have two people that can rip open the floors.
EU 勢がよくわかんないんだよな、ナビと
If they get
あ
that
そこ。
top-down control of Hookah.
ナビとどこだっ
Now
け
Nav playing in security, just baiting out his enemy by spraying in the main lobby. He's saying, "Hey, look at me." So he can fall
ジャイアン
back
ツ
and
か
delay
じゃ
the
まあ
attack.
ジャイアンツ
It's only
か
a minute
ナビな気がするけどな、勝つ
That is
の。
going to be valuable in terms of play.
意外とそこら辺でさ
Site control is going to offer
ぶちかましてワイルドカードとか勝ったらウケるけどな。
but it won't offer a platform
もうお前ら
to
みたい
attack
な
the site because in order to get there from kitchen, in order to
あナビかな
kitchen,
ナビな気するな
blue stairs
僕ナビがジャイアンツな気するわ
Yeah, it's a door over to another door with lots of things between to deal with.
C4 gets shot midair there by the Nomad of Kamikaze. Nice shot.
ブラジルはただでさえきついのにメンバーが違うとなるともうなんかあんまり
But Astro will land his shots. Despite Cameraman being downed, Astro's still alive and still doing work here for his team. Psycho scared of the push there.
みずみず
but
騒いす
will finally get Cameraman. Now just Mav and Astro against Julio. Julio's position is known though, so this is very dangerous for him. He comes out with the peak, but Astro wins the fight. And FaZe will take their very first round.
Definitely a bit better that round, although that actually still
いや
surprisingly close. Ninjas of
意
Pajamas,
外
because
と
of their
オー
teamwork,
ストラリア
struggle
の
to trade a lot of
血が
kills.
覚醒するかもし
But
れ
it
な
was
い
those two early kills that really made the difference. Losing those two initial members of Ninja Pajamas, not the greatest start. You lost the Lion and Mousey on the IQ. Not good. That's definitely part of the reason he lost the round. It's like you said, the top fragger on the team. If he's the first to die,
どうだか
the
な
rest of the round going to be a bit of more of an uphill climb. I mean, at least they had some entry done. But Penthouse for the first time today.
スマホの充電器取ってこよ
And, they're going to try it. Not going to go with the Captain, of course. It's not something you usually want to reveal anyways. The Clash, something you do want a sixth pick too a lot of times, just to really throw them off. Julio wasn't sure if he wanted a sixth pick, but decides, oh wait, we need this for the Mira. He's going to stay on the Twitch. Lion going to be brought here again. Castle will be interesting for this from Cameraman. See where that gets used to probably cover some flanks, to help hold a certain area. Could be used to help, looks like hold maybe the back of the theater
ういや
here.
ビザの問題多いけど
Right
さ
top the main stairs, where you definitely want to control. Unfortunately, looks like everyone running in
あ
place
れ
again, so we might have
ブラジル勢の航路見た
Yeah, it looks like the servers have decided
やばいぜブラジル勢の航
to
路
this match.
Yeah.
And
Boy.
パリとかいろいろ通るやん
Funny part?
everybody, we will just call it there
Yeah.
and move on with our lives. And
Yeah.
they were gifted Penthouse for some reason. I don't
know why.
obviously.
Oh, you know what it was? They
some
probably
rule.
played off stream. It was probably the
まあ
spectator
あん
did
だ
this
け
game. Oh, they played
ね
Dead
移
House
動して
out
た
and
ら
they won it.
Oh,
That's what had to have happened. That's
各地でビザ取んないといけないでしょ乗り換えでも確か
That's the only thing that makes sense here. Either that or
あれ
they're
乗り換えはビザいらないんだっけ
clarification, everybody. The round was not gifted two ninjas of pajamas.
Although
What-
we don't know how.
いや、僕アメリカのビザ取ったから乗り換えでもビザいるはずだよ。
explanation we can come up with is
Yeah.
what happened is we
ま
disconnected
あだから
as the spectator.
大変です
The
ね
match
っていう
continued to play
話。
because it doesn't require the spectator in order to continue. And the ninjas of
それも国がブラジルだからな。
off screen, thus putting it into a 4-1 and pushing us onto a
ブラジル
defense
ってビ
side,
ザ
which is
取
now
りづらいんじゃないの
good.
わかん
So
ないけ
here
ど
we。go.
All right. Well, good for Ninjas Pajamas. They got a good start, so that means they lose the second half, but enjoy it while it lasts.
Yep. That was good. That was a good. You know, I was thinking honestly. The reason why I was thinking about that is because I thought if wow, okay.
All right, Astro wants this round over quick.
He don't.
You know what? It worked.
and
It
and
worked.
it's gonna he's gonna work for him.
Good
as-
for Astro.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not even the op you'd expect to do that. And Ion following it up, they're mad about that last round apparently.
Yeah, well, I mean, a lot of pent-up anger. You're just having to sit there and wait to play.
I guess so.
And we were down for what, like 20, 30 minutes. So
Phase up.
yeah, well, in this round, it looks like they're having a really good one.
Yeah. That's punishing early, man. And Moosey's still alive. As I say that, he gets finished off. And so
いや、地面掘っても入国の問題だから解決しないんだよな。
Kamikaze can do much against this. Cameraman is just taking a smidge of damage, and that's it.
Looks like it's gonna be a 4-2 in the first half here,
Yeah, it's certainly looking that way. I mean, that's typically the balance.
especially after Julio misses that shot. F2 is a little bit more unwieldy than it used to be, but it's
いやー、マジ大変だよ。だって
It's
さ、
still pretty wieldy.
僕らはさ、日本、アメリカ、ブラジルだったけどさ、
You're still
今回ブラジル勢、とんでもないじゃん。ブラジル、パリ、あとなんだっけ、
now
ソウルとか、あとどっか他のとこも挟むよね。
fair window here to stop this push.
どんだけ時間かかんの
Goes down.
それ。
Did he down himself?
Might have just fallen, yeah, to try and get picked back up. But nope.
Kazi looking for the third, but he's out of the finish.
やばすぎだろ。
Cleans up shop. FaZe get 2 rounds in the first half.
FaZe were ready to switch sides. I gotta wonder if they're gonna be that aggressive on attack as well now that they switch.
今のやばいだ。
FaZe, do it.
They want to get to their vacation with the season over.
Do it.
Guys, we wanna go to Japan and we wanna spend time enjoying our time off till then. So, can we just kill each other real quick? Kitchen to start here. I only saw Kitchen once on FaZe's defensive side. So interesting that would be the starting point for Ninja Pajamas. We're gonna see a lion again.
FaZe
here,
仲良
but
さ
I
そう
think
だ
had to
な。
go with it potentially.
ああいうの仲良くないと
We
でき
don't
ないだ
need
ろう。
Thermite. That was just a tease. We're actually going with Ash. Quite a reversal from Thermite to Ash.
No hard breach, only rush.
Yeah, soft breach instead.
They've brought a Finka and and an Ash, which to me suggests a rush, and a Lion, which also suggests a rush. So
yeah,
I wonder what we're gonna see.
I think they're gonna.
ご飯
they're
は
gonna rush.
入ったは入ったけど、時間、
So,
完成と
I mean, it's
的なところで時間が間に合わないから、今回は出ないんでしょ
I mean, maybe it depends on what they see, right?
yeah, absolutely.
I would have loved to see that for that Twitch stream to try and take out the armor before everyone picked it up. That would have been total waste. I don't know if you could even do it with 5 zaps, but that would have been pretty funny. But everyone I
Well-
think's got theirs now.
What we do know is it is 4-2 right now, and FaZe are lining up to get the kills with their operator selection. Well,
う。フェイズは NA の人間と仲がいいから好き。あ、そうなんだ。
prep phase. Here we go.
いや、不仲っていうのは前のメンツの時でしょ
A rush.
まあカメラマンと
Lion seems to spawn at the
なん
same
だっけ
location. No, no. Sorry. 3 players, same location.
あい
for
つ
FaZe.
マブはよく喧嘩してるイメージあるけ
Very
ど
likely he's going to be a distraction. Meanwhile, the rest of the team
別にあれは仲いいから喧嘩してるっていうか
It's interesting that we're
それぐらい
watching
じゃない
volleyball
の
people
知らん
right
け
now.
ど
You could see that the take is coming on.
ご飯がいた時はご飯がもう全部にブチ切れてたからなカメラマンアッソロマブにブチ切れてムリンガは怯えて震えてるっていうそういうイメージだったから昔は
Trying to get control, he'll drone it. Psycho gets Astro, the Lion,
Oh, good initial pick.
and Lion was alone.
そうねカメラマンとマブは結構喧嘩するね
No refrag potential
見て
at
る
all.
感じ
No rush strategy.
Nope.
Shotgun was brought by the sledge though.
Yeah, that does indicate usually one would be a rush strategy.
And the whole lineup suggested that.
Yeah.
To be honest.
I mean, you sledge and then you shotgun after that. That's the way to just go quick.
Yeah.
僕はそんぐらい熱い方が好きだけど
The
ね
line dying is certainly going to make it harder too.
Yeah. Cameraman trying to challenge upstairs, and he cannot find anyone. Ash Charge is going to open the VIP wall, but not expose anyone. Pino downed and finished off. There you go, Mav. Kamikaze and Ion got a kill each elsewhere. Ion's in sight. Nobody there to stop him. Mousey and Julio, now the last defenders. Mousey on the roam, he will drop down to the main lobby. Correction.
強っ。
Julio, who gets the kill on Ion. Good reactions there from
頑張
Julio.
ったか、イオンが。
Now just Cameraman. He's upstairs. Got a minute 20. This is very winnable for Cameraman.
This went from fast to slow pretty quick.
Yes, indeed. Cameraman's still wary of roamers upstairs. There are none, but he's being cautious. It's a main lobby presence that is so prominent here for the defense. FaZe does not have the diffuser. It is down outside Sunrise Bar for some reason.
トニックスフェーズの時、マブがカメラマンの席まで立って移動しててヒヤヒヤした
I。mean, we can't blame him. He's
Get
Nash.
that.
You don't want to be planting when
体格すごいからな、マブとか。
He's looking for an angle onto somebody maybe
怖い。
playing in the side. Can't find anyone.
especially with this much time left.
Yeah, when he doesn't need to rush here. Just spraying out. He's given away his position. And that's going to allow Nip to adjust to him. He does not have any breaching charges. Can't open this wall anymore. He has sight control, but no.
BL スーパーは別にどうでもいい。一生怯えてる。
He's got to be wary of that. There's the Valkyrie in the main lobby. Sees him, goes for the fight, but he's going to get flanked by the Jaeger in a matter of seconds. Pistol out. He's going to finish off that Valkyrie, but Jaeger decides to play safe in sight. Cameraman deciding not to reload, but can he land the shot? The answer is likely no, given the way the Jaeger is playing right now. He'll run through the C4 hole over to Courtyard, playing the long angle, not giving Cameraman a chance, just waiting out the time. And Cameraman will lose it on time.
Oh, shit.
Yes, not actually going to be time, though. It'll be the frag for Mousey.
Wow.
And Ninja Pajamas will take that one.
That was looking like such a phase round at first. I mean, it wasn't technically a rush, but almost everyone died in the first 2 minutes, so that's pretty rushy.
Yeah, I mean, it was a pretty quick round. Or it would have been a pretty quick round if it hadn't been for the clutch attempt there from Cameraman.
昔のフェーズだったら一生カメラマンがドローンいじっ
Well,
て、
Ninjas
他の奴らが
Pajamas,
みたいな感じだったけど、
they forgot
そうじゃなくなってからカメラマン結構
decided to win in
輝いてる
now
よ
at 5-2.
最近はどうか知らんけど。
Maybe this is going to be the one match where the team winning early continues to win moving forward.
昔割り食で5キルとかしかしてない時あったからな、2マップ
That wouldn't be
で
his。biggest surprise.
Yeah, no, I mean, Nipper playing really on point. Phaser a little, not as much, I suppose, but yeah, it's been a good one so far for Nip, I gotta say.
Yeah, they're definitely trying to get warmed up for Japan.
Mm-hmm. Rightfully so.
Yo,
Both
Popeye
these teams
4.
will be going to Japan, but
バレットがリキッド抜けたのって何か知ったのか全然知らね
right now the seeding's
そういう理由って出ないじゃん
for
普
Nip.
通
They currently hold first. If they get a one more round, then Nip will secure first spot for
日
Latin
本
America.
人のそういう事情以外入ってくること全くないから
The
な
way to do it. I mean, at that point, you just get to 6 and you don't even have to care about the rest of the rounds. You know, that's a good spot to be in. The very last match of the very last day. Just like one more round.
いや
guys,
そういう
and we can
海外
just
系の
retire.
事情で一つ
I
唯
mean,
一知
obviously,
って
if
る
we
の
get two,
は
then it's over quick.
あの
It's not bad
コン
either.
ティニウムから
Cameraman and Ion
あい
picked
つ
up a few kills.
スラッシャーが抜けたのはスラッシャーがコンティニウムの試合退屈だったって後に文句言ってたけどツイッターであのチームでの体験はなんかあんま良くなかったみたいなことを言ってたような記憶がある
Down the line, I suppose. They'll eventually get there.
それしか知らない
Cogs again here in terms of at least the Doc Rook, which we've seen quite a bit of so
そういう
far.
の出ないから海外チー
But
ム
no Maestro to back it up, interestingly
う
enough.
ちは事情は
When he's finally not
英
banned.
語が分かんないと何も伝わってこない
You can see the Twitch yet again as well, but no Mira.
別に配信とかも見ないしな
Missing two normal bans, not banned and not being used.
Yeah, I mean, we've been seeing that all day today, though. So,
Yeah.
Are we surprised?
Nope.
Billiards is so far looking good, except for that. That's bad. That's not good. That is bad.
That is opposite of
スラッシャーの髪の毛親の遺伝らしいです
Psycho. Psycho's like,
何情報だよ
"Did
そ
he
れ
do his drone hold? Did he?
Oh,
He
he
did it! The longest range heal I've ever seen, I think.
That's a really impressive and tight angle there for the heel. They don't.
で何このブラジル勢のルーク毒使う感
So it's not that hard, but nice shot there from
See,
heel.
that's why the heal paid off.
Yeah, only possible because of
died.
the dock.
Yep.
Julio's gonna die from the skylight, and no more kills for Pino as Astro gets a second, not from the skylight, but from the stairs. Psycho will take down Astro though, so as Nip fight back, it's still FaZe in control. Oh, Psycho missing some really big shots there, but Mousey won't at the very least. Plant going down, and it will be successful. One just to Mousey's left there. He lands the shot. Last one's the planter. Only one rotation possible for Mousey.
今の攻めとかだってそう見ないじゃん強っ
No! through the
Mousey with the spray, and he walks in like the king that he is.
I like that he looked for claymores.
Putting us onto match
この前の
point.
ドリームハックで親が来ててめっちゃそっくり。ウケるな。
Pajamas secure first in Latin America
わかる。
going to Japan.
フラッシュはいいキャラだよ。
Just spraying, and they start praying. That is through the like the bench seats. Just that's funny. Well, Ninjas in Pajamas looking pretty good here.
Penthouse gonna be the next site for Ninjas in Pajamas
this time though.
Yeah, it's a good question. Maybe we'll disconnect like we did last time, and then it'll be all over.
It's the cursed bomb site.
The cursed bomb site.
Haunted. Ninjas in Pajamas just, seeming like, especially in that last situation where you had the Ashe prone and the Jaeger prone crawling to face it, and the Ashe still lost that fight.
Yeah, it's weird because the barrel from the Jaeger should have given away his position first, but I guess Peeker's advantage is prevalent even on prone.
Maybe his eye line was also looking for a different position, like a stand-up position, and just wasn't prepared, like he was aimed up.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because you don't expect someone to prone crawl into you like that either, so I guess it worked. That was the move.
What I do know is that FaZe cannot get anything out of this match.
真面目な顔で真面目にわけわかんねえことするからな。
last round is going to be for the funsies, I imagine.
Congratulations to Ninjas in Pajamas on securing their spot.
Yeah, yes indeed.
Well earned.
So this is the
いやでもこの前のローグの CL 見たときちょっと泣いたもんな。
So, with it effectively done, FaZe are going to go for a rush strat, it looks like, downstairs.
At least fast walking.
Speed walking. They are speed walking.
すごいな、もうエントリーフラッカーとそのカバーで
Little feet can.
They can't run too fast because then it would be called running.
適当に入ってこない。ドローンなんて一切回しちゃね
To the
え。
rules.
Yeah, you can't ADS while. Whoa.
He's going to get one. He doesn't get the other though because that.
もう雑さが裏目に出てるもん明らかに。
Oh no, what has just happened there? Cameraman, a nice reaction, but Mousey shuts him down. That's a triple kill for Mousey.
He's everywhere on this map at once.
He's tearing FaZe apart. He's looking for more. Maybe a quad for him, and there it is. Nice shot on the Mav. It's all on Yuna. Will it be a Mousey ace? Yuna's pretty far from the action, so we won't know until he gets to Mousey.
Mousey, you're tearing me apart.
No, it's just.
なんかフィンカさ、こういう使い方してもいいんだけどさ、
I guess stall this match out.
こういう使い方したときにさ、音が聞こえないことで気づけないっていうのが多い気するんだけど。
Following his amazing performance in the previous round, and Ninjas in Pajamas finish things up. What the heck was that? How clean can you get?
He's the man to watch.
ブラジルはいつも通りだった。ちょっとクラブの試合探したいからクラブを検索するか。あ、これにしよう。
Lost to Navi Empire that we're gonna play use Twitter try to know as in Japan against one another except there is zero.
So, in fact, it also leaves open a lot of tools for the attack. So effectively doesn't change very much. In that those tools, again, they nullify each other. Anyway, so we're gonna get into the the one thing I will say.
金庫からか
The Capitao is really useful in the basement in terms of pushing anchors off of positions like blue.
Correct.
And that is one big difference here, because having a bunch of hard breachers, yeah, it'll help you open up the server wall, but it won't help you force the anchors that are not exposed to those hard breach walls downstairs in a basement hold. It won't force
ジャイアンツの AC
Capitao would. So
なんで
there's a big difference, and of course easier to roam, like I said earlier.
And of course, having the Capitao would be great here as well, on top of the downstairs attack into basement, into church. You can also deal with any sort of tricking alongside the wall here if there's a bandit in play. But the Cloud is really the big deal. The introduction of the operator has definitely made things easier for the defense. Easier in the way where you don't have to be present there physically, but you still have to time things very well. So you're
別に
trading
バ
off
カにしてるとかでもなんでもなくさ、
for another.
横幅がすごいよね。
An operator that has a big effect on the round here. Joystick will
横
come
が
on
すごい
in,
んだよな。
open up the hatch. and they'll be able to drop very easily into logistics. Empire, that is. Shepard taking a bit of damage here off of the Electro Claw as he tries to destroy the reinforcements. Of course, this is the Maverick trick, as we mentioned it before, and you can use this to destroy the reinforcement and then buck the wall open, but Dan will find Rise. Oh man, all the way
あれ、そういえばこれ見た気するな、なんか。
The Jaeger went out for the gunfight or not, but Rise lost.
So the way that they set up with that Maverick is
見たやつとは違うか。
opening it up so they can use Sophia Lifeline to clear out any batteries or Kaiids that happen to be there. In this case, it's Kaiids. With the Electric Claw dealt with, they can then open the wall.
さあ、ポイント周りのドローニングをして。
So it's a little bit more efficient. Aces with a run out there onto Joystick will bring it back to an even man count.
なんかこのタイミングでジョイスティック死ぬことめちゃくちゃ多いんだよな。人数有利取れてても。
Nice shot from Karzeka, just pre-firing on the wall, and now Felma goes down. Empire regain that man advantage, but Aces once again brings his team back from the brink of destruction.
Aces 強えな。
To that, eliminating Dan. Now it's just Shepard and Scyther. This back and forth engagement will not be stopped. As Aces looks for more, but won't get any. Corey's gonna get his second. 2 for Aces, 2 for Corey in this round, and Giants are looking really strong on this holdout, leaving just Shepard. And he likely is being spotted out by something by the way he's looking around here.
There you go.
And he gets the Valkyrie cam.
Now, this is beautiful play from Giants to kind of double down, and Aces realizing that he's in a precarious position, pulls back and has Corey to support him in it. Shepard will try to enter here from construction, but all eyes are on him, and should he try to come in from the window, he'll be tagged as well. There's one bullet hitting him, turns around and looks, and there's the camera. Aces now has no info on him, but Shepard has been tagged, and he barely has any HP to live off of. A singular bullet is all that it takes, and even a shotgun pellet here from Corey.
ワンチャン5ってすのがでかそう。
Very dominant from Giants.
Very dominant indeed. Well, I wouldn't say it was a really big back and forth there. I have to applaud Ace's efforts because it looked like Empire was going to take engagements with Empire. Keep Raj did a really Giants in that one. Empire, of course, when you spread, it's not always capitalize upon it. Punish the attack.
絶対にメインの攻めがキープしてないといけないタイミングで必ず死ぬんだよな。ジョイスティックが。
How he's communicating with his squad mates and making sure that he's Aces in general, fantastic player. As we said before, voted Rookie of the Year of last year. And if he were a rookie, he would have been in the same spot this year again. So maybe that has to go to somebody else. We'll see. We're actually very close to 2020.
抱きつきたいのは圧倒的カナディアン。カナディアンも抱きつきたくないだろ。なんかベタベタしてそう。
Everything's clear. Default cam still up. You deal with that in just a second. Pre-firing into the blue stairs, and Karzeka's in. There's nothing really to deal with him. There's the COD. You kind of have to worry about that, but as long as you got some eyes and tabs on him, you should be fine. Rise downstairs, and the Pulse is watching and checking. Maybe you can snipe off one of the Heart Breachers here. A vital component of the Giants' assault.
地下でジャイアンツは有益出てくれねえか。
There you go. Clyde's going to use up one of his Electro Claws. EMP is going to get thrown up as this should be timed correctly. Yes. Hicks, no, but he loses one of those Electro Claws. Second EMP will come out and destroy the second. There's the hatch open. Is able to
ジョイスティックサッチャーになってんじゃん。
and fall back.
新さんも嫌だろ。
EMPs have mostly been used up to clear out bar and only bar. Now opening up the hatch in kitchen.
包容力すごそうだもん。
More complicated. And Shepard in the meantime, breaching charges. That's the meta game. And Joystick will find the first kill here on to Hicks, clearing out blue.
There's a second one for Joystick. He's really putting these frags together for his team. But we've seen Giants bounce back for this.
ほらまた死んだ。このタイミング5-4とか。これからポイントドローン回そうってタイミング必ず死ぬジョイスティック。
Empire managed to maintain their strong lead, but with Aces and Corey still in play, that might slip away. And gets a second. There's Aces second.
今回は1枚取った後だったけど。
Sees the drone, knows his position is known, and so will rotate. Sees one in Moto, knows one's in dirt as well. There's the dirt player, and he goes down to Aces. Excellent gunplay on this MPX, landing all the headshots, but he can't find any more. Too wide of an angle on that peak, and Shepard will take him down. Empire, don't let that slip away. As much as it came close to, well, it being a win there for Aces. He could have gotten it.
Definitely the case. But doesn't live up to the name in that situation. And again, you're in a clutch position. No matter what, you're going to be fighting up
世界大会だとあんまり気にし
against
ない。
so many overwhelming
硬くなってるじゃない
odds, and
動きが。
Empire will try to shut you down ASAP. But we're at a tie right now. Giants are looking for 4 rounds on
でも結構防衛キルしてるイメージだけどな。
defense. Keeping in mind the Echo and the Mira are the defense in their in XYZ position. We can
Really, a lot of this is very long angle engagement for him. The reason I suggest free is because the Giants just peeking things they really didn't need to in that round got punished. And that's, yeah, that's usually not supposed to happen. By blue, it's very tempting for the defenders to peek up towards new blue or by oil pit. And honestly, the way to win a blue hold as a defender is just to not. Joystick did manage to get a kill in church, though, deep church, and that is just a tricky angle to work with as a defender. You don't usually see the attackers even challenge that. It's all the way from new blue down into church wall, and it's a very long angle, hard to hit, especially with Joystick was using a hollow, I believe. It's very impressive from him. Yeah, he's using a hollow on the L85. Which is actually, I heard someone ask.
しかも遊撃バージョンが見たいな。
there you go.
And I gotta say, the hollow on that gun is actually really good for some reason. Not sure what it is exactly, just it is a good optic on that weapon. But you gotta be capable of using.
Oh.
Oh wow, Dan with a shot through the floor. This is typical Empire stuff. This is what we've seen from them in the past. This is what made them great for so long. It's instant reaction based on the information gathered by the drones.
洞窟終わるのか。
It's everything that they really need in these situations. When it comes to players of this caliber, aim is not the game. It really comes down to if there's a real mess up, positioning, team tactics, etc. That's really the important bit of it. Corey gets sniped in from above as Dan is running the breach charges.
ダンがいい仕事してるな。
Being thrown down. Again, impacted the Legion, taking him away. 5v3.
3を
3 players left. A
から
4 HP
の
at least for the Giants.
Dan holding on to the main stairs. There is an attacker inside of Dirt Tunnel for Team Empire. Aces with the C4 onto the main stairs. It will miss. Shots from Aces also going to miss as Dan lands his and his triple kill. He'll not get a fourth though. As
一人さばいて限界だな。
Shepard with that refrag right after. Hicks the last alive and he's shut down by Scyther in the Dirt Tunnel. Empire, another really great attack onto the bottom floor.
上下の 1v1 い
Pitching from
っ
blue.
ぱい取れたから嬉しかったって感じだ。
And the kitchen drop down.
And I have to
When you can to one attack in particular. We actually saw a clubhouse match recently.
ああやってゲームが壊れるのが一番理想なんだけど
It was, but it was definitely Europe. It was the last play day we casted. And what happened?
人数が取れなかった時の 5v5 困られた状態からどうするかっていうのが一番きつい。ポジショニングをどう開けちゃうか。
So we saw the old routes into the bottom actually attack arsenal eat those different lanes. When you have all of the art destructors available, you really don't have to choose. So you can come from multiple different places. The only place where they didn't come from would be... Oh, actually, no. They came from everywhere. I guess they didn't really come from Moto. They came from everywhere else. So, in this round, wall opened up into server, and good control from Empire. And this is a much better round on than the last time they attacked from.
ガレージを取らないなら階層を取りたいけど
wasting any time, and Rise was the one to be picked off early on here by delivery downstairs, and maybe we'll see him peek again from the bars. Dan is waiting for him, and there's Rise, making sure that he does not stand up or reveal himself, as Dan is really on the move. Pixel angles here, but he's going to go up and repel. Joystick had already used all of his EMPs. Of course, the wall is open, so great positioning here for Empire, and Giants have to drain that timer.
Breaching charge used there to open up the office wall. Control over workshop construction. C4 comes out from below by stage and misses. That was Hicks's C4.
eiNs has not brought a C4, decided to bring an deployed shield. I believe it has been destroyed. Still control over Garage here for Giants, which means the take into sight is going to be very difficult. Dan will take down eiNs, so that's a really good kill there for Dan. Oh, and into sight goes Scyther. What? He's just walked in. Nobody's stopped him. Control now. He'll get a kill off of it. Second one goes to Joystick here, but the refrag from Rise and Corey. So we're back into
まあ、よかったのか。
It's just Corey now, or sorry, just Rise now.
サイターが入ってたのか。なら
Giants definitely could win this round, but it's going to have to be some impressive gunplay from Rise. He's being held by 2 while the other plants. Empire in a great spot here, not even get past 1, and they'll win the round thanks to Joystick's great cover there at the end.
ジョイスティックじゃないか、金庫が上がったの。3枚とか。
Cash has historically been the best site for Giants. It's the only one that they've managed to win so far, even though they lost that last round. Now, here's the big thing, guys. That's 3 rounds on the attacking.
また死ぬかと思った。
But it's still, but that has proven not to be the case. Empire have had some really good attacks. Major factors managed. They had Giants because. So you lose your Garage player, you lose your Cash player, and now suddenly Giants have little to no control because they're trying to roam too fiercely. Too much dedication to those players downstairs. They start retaking from the staircase, but at that point it's all lost because Empire have isolated that staircase because of the control. And at that point it was pretty much over. It was a good attack from Empire, weird setup from Giants to be sure. Now, second time's the charm, I guess, is what Giants are hoping for. As they go to the Cash site again.
Burning off anything that's been set behind, and see the flashes have come in. They're gonna stun lock eiNs. There's 2 stuns. They'll force him back.
So thermic charge. Nice trick there from eiNs. The lifeline came in a little too late to deny the bandit. Now, there are 2 hard destructors available, a Habana and a Thermite both. But eiNs just had a hero play, and when you've got also a Kayid in play, you can potentially just lock out Team Empire right now. Depends on how efficiently Joystick is using his EMPs.
I'm curious how they're able to stop all of that. Was it only the wooden barricade that was able to stop the Zowie? Maybe it was.
So
the lifeline was timed poorly anyway. The bandit battery was on the floor before the lifeline detonated, from my hearing, but my hearing's pretty bad, so maybe I'm wrong about that.
まあ割れなかったらもう階層と金庫階さえどうにかしてって感じにするしかないからな。
Otherwise, you'd be in a pretty difficult spot if you're Empire.
これを壊せサッチャーボールはあるのか。
And yeah, there it is. They have to time this perfectly though, because there is a bandit actually on the other side of that wall. eiNs is probably going to go for this again, and he chooses the wrong wall. To the right, it's on the left, but it somehow gets stopped.
ちゃんと突き上げも入れてんだ。
I didn't actually see what it was
しっかり
that
してん
caused
ね。
that. Maybe it couldn't have been from
も
below.
うダンがいい仕事をするひたすら。
And that's interesting.
Was that an impact thrown from Hicks? Maybe we didn't see it. Maybe it was like.
Maybe he got it on the right.
あとは金庫階と監視からの車線が怖い。
Maybe it was an impact above. It could have been that. Corey takes down Dan.
あれ、ダンがいい仕事したけど割れなかったんだ。でも早いんじゃないかジョイスティックそれ。まあキル取れたからいいけど。
But the second one is going to be Hicks, who jumps down. Still impacts in hand. I believe it was him who stopped the wall from getting opened up, and he will also take down.
で金庫階が
It's going to be a re-pick up
潰せてないから、まあ階層から攻めも当然できないと。キル取れたけど。一番の目的はここから撃たれないようにすることだから、ここ直前に行かないと。ねえって感じ。
They'll have one more chance. We haven't seen Jim Bedroom in play just yet in the past 5 rounds, and this will be our first time locking in the site. Round 6, of course, Giants are looking for a tie 3-3. No matter how you cut this, Empire should be looking very pretty. They had the Thatcher, they had the double heart breach, and in this case, they bring the triple breach.
I mean, they did struggle to get the wall open in the last round, both of them. both the server wall and the workshop wall. Now, I did not exactly see what it is that caused that exothermic charge to be destroyed.
Me neither. Maybe
It definitely, I couldn't have been the bandit.
maybe it was a client-side. No, it wasn't the bandit, but maybe
Right,
it was
he-
a client-sided thing that we didn't see the explosion. Maybe it was on the other side of the wall that we couldn't spot it.
Maybe because the explosion detonated on the ceiling.
That's correct.
Right,
because
'cause the
there's the
spectator-
metal
Yeah.
metal bar as well, right above it.
Well, what I'm saying is that the spectator mode doesn't catch everything on
Yep.
the ceiling, so
It's possible.
maybe, yeah, I'm guessing it was Hicks's impact. If it be that Giants win this, we gotta ask them. But we're not there yet. We're just about to conclude the first half. Empire still, again, they've managed 3 rounds on the attacking side of Clubhouse, so no matter how you look at this, even though there's 3 hard breachers available, I'd say this is a really good result for Empire. Even if they end this first half 3-3, Empire are in a good spot. Now, for the final defense, Giants are going to be going to Gym Bedroom.
ジムベッドか。
They'll be setting up a roam by Cash. Hicks was a big player in that last round, and he'll be assisting the Cash roam this round. It's going to be a Maverick trick, so they're not going to risk anything with this server wall.
So
ダンが強えな。
Shepard going through. There's, again, as you said, the tricking. So to make sure that you're taking minimum damage. It takes a bit of time, sure, but you make sure that your X-Kairos and your thermite charges are set for the actual assault. And all it takes is either a Buck or a Zofia. In this case, the Zofia being brought out. It should be, the Thatcher should be bringing breaching charges in this one. I'm not sure if Joystick is going for that strategy this time around, but there's Castle Barricade and the Zofia is in play, so you should be able to impact things here and destroy the one in the death hallway, basically leading up to the jacuzzi wall. Scyther's waiting for information here as Kajika's fighting on, and there's the first EMP. They want to confirm that there's aces in the back. Yep, they'll burn off one of his batteries. Second battery will go off, and it's well set, but okay, no, he takes it off at the last second. EMP comes in, but it was a bit slow. The battery would have taken out the thermite charge regardless, but it happens. Mistakes happen every now and then. And that was it. No EMPs left, but the wall has been successfully breached, and Empire trying to use this to their advantage. Still no kills. There's a lot of time. Empire looking pretty
そういえ
before
ば
this.
画面拡大して見てなかったな。
Here, they've set up themselves up definitely very well. The wall open.
見づらい配信になった。
Have managed, well, they haven't managed to force out the roamers on the Cash side, even though they spent a little bit of time on that. Shepard takes down aces. That's a really good lead-off kill, and oh wow. The bathroom wall is opened up, which means the smoke is playing just on a barely pixel angle there for Karzeka. Exposed. Dan also takes down Rise. So, okay, suddenly Giants looking really out of this round. Very little control for them. Corey near sight. He'll take down one from Office. He gets a second there onto Scyther, who is trying his best to cover from the bed. Hicks lands a shot, but it does barely any damage because of the distance. Lots of damage drop off on that gun. You gotta land the headshot. And he eats a lot of damage himself in the engagement. Dan vaulting in. Good control on Workshop, and Hicks is known to be by Workshop Cash. So that's one of the defenders isolated, which means that Shepard can go for a plant, while Joystick
しっかり
covers
物流
the
側
other
も
defender,
カバーが入っ
who
て
is
る。
just inside of that vault. Hicks lands the shot onto Dan and gets the kill. Corey also another one for him. That's a triple for Corey. He runs away, trying to play off time. Joystick in pursuit. He's looking for the fight. Who's gonna win it? It'll be
Oi.
Joystick in the end. And Empire take another attacking round. And in the first half, 4-2. And in strong advantage, especially
怖っ。
considering we're on Clubhouse.
Last bullet left in the magazine will be the one to hit, and yeah, you said it right. 4-2. And right now, if you're a Navi fan and Navi in general, you'll be
Very happy.
pretty happy with all of this. Again, interest.
Now, there's advantage. We're gonna, well, if you get first, you're going to be playing against a really good team. If you get second, you're going to be playing against a really good team. No matter what you do, you're going to be playing against a very good team. In this day and age, you can't get an easy matchup.
なんか雑じゃない？大丈夫こ
usually
れ。
at these finals. And most of the time when we say, oh, this looks like a, oh, okay, starting the action. Corey going to take down Karzeka outside of the garage, starting to push into the site. With garage control, Giants can do a whole lot here, and it looks like it's a big focus for them. Anyway, usually the matches that we say are more one-sided at a LAN event are barely even just. So, yeah. It's worth noting that first and second seed, while relevant, is not a abundantly so, not like it used to be.
Yeah, I think the last time we had a really one-sided game at LAN, that was Raleigh with the Giants playing fours, which was pretty insane. Oh, joystick! He fires in and he finds Corey, but it gets dropped himself. Hicks, at least getting the refrag.
この段階でこっちにバックいるんだ。
Making sure that Empire cannot get a man advantage in this round. A lot of dedication to open up garage, and yeah, it forced Karjeka to be killed, and it also got joystick dead. Nitro cell thrown up. Fortunately, Empire won't find anyone, and he'll make his position known. It kind of already was. Anyways, for the Giants, as now they're going to be droning in down into blue, and making sure that he won't be returning from here anytime soon. And if anything, they'll be in need of watching Oil Pit, and that's what eiNs is doing right now. There's no way to put a Claymore, as I don't think there's anything
ガレージと
can be used for
監視2枚から攻められるな。
will be lobbied up into the hallway.
となると、
Second one for the shield.
まあでも、でも無理だな。スモーク3つとニトロか。スモークで耐えて、タイミングで逆ラッシュするぐらいしかなさそう。ダブルマドもついてるからな。監視2枚と戦ったタイミングでどうせ入られて死ぬんだよな。逆ラッシュしたくても。
Will finish off Hicks, but his position is well known by the enemy, and that second down player has picked himself up. That's Rise. See if he gets the kill off of that. Gas canisters going out here. Oh, through the wall. Rise goes down to Shepard. A great shot there. Looks like we might have info for Shepard, and he could win off this. Both of these attackers in the post plan are very low on HP. Gas canisters could be big here, but they're not going to do any damage to either of these players. Flash is going out to delay, and there's very little time left. Shepard's full blind, but he keeps pushing regardless.
惜しい。
To Alfalma.
あれ3枚と抜いてたらワンチャンあったけどな。まあでも実際あのタイミングってまだこっちの2枚割ってるタイミングだから、ベッド側に対してアクションするより。てかまあそもそも攻めの方向がガレージと監視2枚だけっていう感じだったし、あれだったんだな。もう特にやることなかったんだ、バックは。ガレージにいたカーズがもう一番最初に死んだしな。
Dan is the one that's had the most points so far for the team in the season. That's 6 with 20. Shepard
stands out. Yeah, that was fully, at least in terms of this side. And again, a big. You can pick being broke. Maverick can fill that role. Maverick is capable of opening up those drops, but I mean, it's just less efficient in terms of time. It's a rush in through blue, and that's a really good mock from the lifeline.
かわいそう。かわいそう、アルファマ君。
So that's a big whoopsie there from Rise. Off of the backs of that whoopsie into the court.
かわいそう。
Yeah, that round just failed spectacularly.
It was a rush.
残されたコーリーと最初に言ったアルファマがかわいそうだ。
No, that was unintended, of course.
Yeah.
But hey, mistakes happen even at the top play. Two of the best teams that we have in international play.
You know what it probably was? It was probably because he was okay. So when you're leaning sprinting, it can sometimes mess up your aim because the lean sprint reaction is like sprint nullifies lean, right? So I think he was trying to lean and sprint and shoot at the same time, and so he hit just the corner because his aim got moved on the lean when he came out of the sprint to shoot. It's very complicated, but
yeah, no, I see exactly what you mean.
You'll know what I'm talking about if you've ever been in that situation.
No, I know it, and then suddenly you're like, oh,
I'm aiming to my right. I meant to aim over here.
Yeah.
Because you were sprinting, then leaning, then shooting. And anyway, it's really it's unfortunate for him.
Oh, he still finds one kill. So Corey tagged and low on HP. Tries to run on down, but he has to watch for Moto. Has to watch probably for the center. Yep, there's already a player watching for him. That's the Maestro.
About a lot of these teams. Wind Bastion. Yeah, so the Wind Bastion skins, the spaghetti skins as they're referred to as, the seasonal ones, were like the first skin really hard. Whoa, this one's like that. Is now in different walls on different.
And they're gone for good.
Yep. And then only those who have. So, in this match, Most people are rocking that. Not all of them.
That was your PSA for the day.
Yeah.
あれ、
In
なんか、
this match,
ナイトクラブにいるけど
do。see, oh, look at that joystick looking to run out from
バカが
side
控えて
entrance. He
る。
could do a lot of work here if he times it correctly. He's got impacts for an explosive exit of the building. And he's just
あれ
trying to be cautious
あれ
to time his run out correctly.
なんで
And there's a lot of time being run down here, and Corey knows that something's up, something's fishy. And Joystick has the K1A out. He'll be moving in. He'll be spotted for just a moment, so they know he's around. ZRC's recharging, but he can definitely use that to evac. But Hicks is watching, and he's making sure that he has the singular runaway spot locked down. A lot of damage done here onto the buck. And Joystick will be able to escape.
お、
Two
いい
attempts
逃げ。
off and a lot of damage done.
時間とダメージとドローンを稼い
They're
だ。
not dead.
Corey holding on to the billiards, trying to cut off the rotation and joystick. Hasn't been
ピエール落ちたけど、ログ
yet.
持ってこれますか
Flashbang from Aces, and he's
きつ
doing
そ
a lot of work here on
普
his
通に
by
きつそう
himself to try and open this wall, but Shepard shoot him in the leg there.
なんか平面取れないマップ弱そうだな、ジャイアンツ。領事とかクラブ下手そ
Shotgun really working out great for him. Aces, or rather, sorry, joystick going to take down Hicks. My mind was stuck on Ace's death. But we will move forward as Empire continue to rack up their man advantage. Wall has been opened up by
バンクもどうだかわかんないけ
That's
ど
not really helping out Giants all that much because they still have Karzeka challenging Garage from the rafters.
Yeah, you need to
海岸とかは強そうだけど
Indeed, he does.
クラブ領事あたり弱そうだな。
4v3, but still, big back foot for Giants as they have lost that.
ローグ負けた理
So
由、
important to
ローグ
open
負
up
け
the
た理
entry
由は
into the site
なんだっ
itself
け、こ
here
の前
from
見
the
たけど、
balcony, and there's a Maestro camera also watching in
この前の配信を見てもらえれば、
stepping in and doing some
僕が
damage
ツッコミを入れてる要素はいっぱいあ
to
る。
the Thermite. Alpha Ma will find 1-2 kills for Alpha Ma. Shepard
でも攻めが何したいか決まってない感あったけど
They
な。
find yet another, but no, the peak is all joysticks here. So on to Rise to try and save the run. No stuns here for the crowd.
あとは
control,
キープミスも
but
多
it's
かった
either
か
hit the headshot with the Alda. Round's done. And actually, if you haven't seen, there is a way to empty the 10 rounds in the TCSG in like a solid second. And with no like crazy recoil to deal with.
Which one? Wait, what are you talking about? Enlighten me.
I will show you.
Okay.
This requires like a visual.
Are you just like just spamming mouse 1?
There's a certain way.
Okay.
You'll see.
いや、葬式したから復活はできないって言うけど、
No.
アメリカは仮装じゃないから、ちゃんとあれだ、土葬だからさ、アメリカは。ちゃんと最後の裁きの日が行われた後に戻ってこれるように遺体は燃やしてないからね。
What are you gonna do? The gun does 84 damage.
確かそんな感じだよね、土葬する理由って。ああ、復活する可能性はあるよ。審判の日を迎えた後に。
Yes.
Do you know what I've noticed when I was looking over the stats for most regions? Oftentimes, and this is not
ちゃんと土葬したから、ローグは。
but oftentimes the top fragger for a team is also the person with the lowest headshot rate.
Huh.
Yeah. Isn't that interesting?
たださ、仮にさ、そうやって生き返ったとしてさ、土に埋めちゃってどうすんだろうね。開けれねえじゃん、中から。また死ぬんじゃねえの。
Because I mean, you can within like a split second, you can move your head from one to one of 6 locations, right? And that's just standing and crouch lean, right?
Yeah.
Standing, crouch, lean. You can move yourself to any one of those 6 head locations just like that. So because of that, a lot of players don't even aim for the head anymore. They're like, okay, if I get a headshot, cool. But if I don't, fine.
My intention is to kill.
Yeah.
But
whatever.
That's what I want.
As long as I can see the enemy,
Empire
it's gonna
勝ちそう
happen usually because the
Yeah.
TTK
どうなの
is
この
low
試合。
enough to facilitate that, especially when you're using shotguns like the one on Caillou.
だからクラブの地下で
So yeah, it's just
上で守ってる試合があんまり
it's
なか
not,
ったの
again,
が残念だな。
not a universally true thing. A lot of times, a top fragger on a team through a season will also have the highest headshot rate. But it's an interesting little thing to chew on, a little nugget there. Now, Giants facing match point right now, and they're looking to regain some standing here. Again, if they do draw here, they are actually going to still take first because they have tiebreaker over Navi.
Exactly.
So Empire, of course, fighting for that 3rd spot, but Giants, all they need is 3 rounds in a row to bring this into an effective win for them in the day.
Yeah, and that will secure them the 1st spot for EU over Navi. The important part, though, to mention is that if you go first, second, it's not going to matter. You're still going to be facing crazy teams at the other side when you go to Tokoname. Karijeka will hit the first and the second as well. The Qaed is in motion. What an operator. And still Alphama taking a lot of damage. Corey, though, will be able to find Joystick. Just a second after, it's Dan to Nitro Aces. Alphama will be able to dive on in and find the Qaed. The Scyther has taken
お、マジでこれで終わり
out of commission. Alphama is last in, but he gets another. No, that's a team kill from Shepard on a Dan. That's a 2 versus 1. Alphama barely holding off. He dives into the window, and that's the game done. Bit of a abrupt ending to this map and this matchup. But here we are. Good luck in Japan.
That'll mean that we have Giants finishing second in Europe and Na'Vi finishing first overall. A very abrupt shift there as it came right at the end of this season for
まあ
Europe.
今日はこんなところにしようかな。いや、ちょっと見たい防衛がなかったけど、まあ大体イメージはつかめてるからいいか。ダンのデスが多いな。でも仕事はしてんだよな、こいつ。では、そんなところで終わりますかね。お疲れ様でした。